And boom, boom, bam. It's 9:02. Good morning. Good morning. How is it going out there, everybody? Let's see. I know we had Bugman was first out there. What a way to start.
That's number 2 so far.
But only one for the show, Timmy.
One for the show.
Good morning, Timmy. How's it going?
Morning.
Okay. I gotta keep track of that. So give me a weight on that one, son.
5 pounds. Got me?
First STANday of 2024.
Yeah. Yes, I did, Rhonda. Oh. And since JG's not here. Good morning,
boy.
Steve. Perfect timing. There's Steve Ransome. So Stan3 with the cowbell on that 5-pounder. Okay. A ham and cheese wrap. I was starving this morning. Okay, so let's call the names out there. There's Wild Boss Nate, Shirley T, Lisa Elliott. How's it going? Rhonda, Cold Creek, Catfish, and Billy. How's it going? Lisa Elliott saying, Stan3 got us a fishing show already. Way to go. Got his lucky bait towel with him out there. Good morning. Yep, I did send the link, and I also pinned it should be pinned to the top of the chat. There you go. Awesome. David Ogden, how's it going? Caffeinated enough to read chat. I hear you. Doing the same thing. We're up to 31 awesome people out there watching. Biscuits and gravy. Oh. 922's out there. How's it going? Downtown Ernie Brown. There it was. Buckman was first. Some Stan2 guy was in there second. Shannon Oxter checking us out from Facebook over there. Good morning. Good morning. Those just coming in so far. There's been 1 5-pound blue cat caught. Good way to start. Good way to start. Well, we'll get Stan3 to talk about that. So far, not too bad. Hey, there's our good friend El Catfish Grande in the house. Good to see you. Mike Young, good morning, good morning. 35 awesome people watching. Oh my goodness, the Christmas crack was amazing. I loved it. My grandkids loved it. That was it's amazing that you could take crackers and turn it into that. Yeah, the boys kept coming in. Dearest grandmother, grandfather, may I partake in another piece? So we got Chesapeake Bay catfishing up over here. We got Stan3 over here. So I was Stan3 fishing the James River. Timmy, are you right there? Or are you catching bait? Yeah, I think he's throwing the cast net right now. We'll let him get set up, but he usually fishes. He's from the Chesapeake Bay area, so he fishes Susquehanna. Donald Knight Senior, how's it going? That's a pretty good throw right there. He got that net out there. S&T catfishing. Good to see you, my friend. Uncle Jeep in the house.
Oh, well. It's just a little bit.
There was like 13.
Well, ain't nothing in here this morning.
So where are you fishing at today, Timmy?
Same place, Susquehanna River.
Right.
But, yeah, I wasn't able to get, it was nasty yesterday. I wasn't able to get out and get no bait. And all the ponds are frozen over. So I had to just stop by the bait shop. And the only thing they got is frozen bunker. So we'll try it. It
Hey,
doesn't usually very well when it's frozen, but
yeah. I know I've done okay saltwater fishing with it, but
I mean they'll hit it out here. They like it fresh. They don't really care for the frozen for some reason.
yeah. And I think that is. I think that the more bait that they have, the more natural food they have in an area, the less likely they are to eat less optimal food. If they're fighting for food and there's not a big supply of bait and natural bait fish, et cetera, I think that's where they'll hit those other baits, the older frozen baits, et cetera. 'Cause that's just my opinion.
Yeah, the bait's starting to get few and far between now this time of year.
Yeah, especially from the bank. And even from the boat, it's tough because you got to get out to the deeper water with the boats and get the net down there. And Fishin Fever, we actually didn't do the tournament yesterday. He went fishing with I think they ended up going fishing Friday night, but we didn't go yesterday. And I think there was only like 10 boats that ended up 10 to 13 maybe. Uh, 922 Crappy Barbecue out there. There's Leroy Honeycutt reporting for duty. Thank you, my friend. So 41 awesome people watching right now. So far, we are almost 10 minutes in. We have the 5-pound blue cat caught so far. And for those that didn't see, this was Palmetto Cats. Boom, boom, bam, Catfish fam. Welcome in, Palmetto. This was, I know Steve Ransome is out there. This was a mail call. I ended up doing it the other night on Friday night's show. So sent to me in honor of JG with the cowbell. So we now have the two stands cowbell. Thank you, Steve. I know I got to be quiet with that. I'll wake everybody up in the whole house.
I was gonna say Jenny probably loves that cowbell right now.
And got my well, look at that. Boom, boom, bam. Fishin Fever. Austin member for 12 months, for 1 year. I did a light one.
Okay. All right, we'll give it a whirl.
Lisa
See what
Elliott
happens,
says,
Captain.
more cowbell is always the answer. We have 44 awesome people watching. 4 thumbs up over on Facebook. Thank you, everybody.
4 thumbs up.
Uncle Jeep says, let me guess, Stan3 didn't fish yesterday. He wasn't trying, because he was out trying to rally votes away from Parker Pursuits and Greenwell for Angler of the Year. Well, Stan3 told me he's just going to let all those 50s and 60s and 70s that he caught last year speak for themselves. The stealth cowbell is your favorite. Actually, David Ogden, I know you've been, unless you were just talking about today, but you've been watching since the start of our show, I think.
1,000 years.
Years now.
1,000 years.
Crazy, isn't it, Timmy?
Yeah. Here we are, the first stand day of the year, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been a few years ago already that we had that, we kind of all met up over here, 1 Ton and LG Bass and
It's been a while.
y'all. Yeah, that was quite a while. I don't even think we had I think between all of us, I don't think we had 1,000 subs.
No, I think we only had right under 200, I think, at the time.
Yeah. But we had a blast that day. Let's see. Palmetto Cat saying he's about to drop a video, 55 minutes long. There you go.
Good Lord.
Just for Uncle Jeep. Steve Ransome says, I just imagine the grandkids getting a hold of that cowbell and running around shaking it. That's a good idea. My wife said, no, it doesn't sound like a great idea to me. Let's see. Don Johnson in the house. Good morning.
Don Johnson from Miami Vice.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, there's my guy with his boat.
David
The same
Ogden,
guy comes down here like every single day.
Yeah, I wish I could do that.
Brings his boat down like every day. But he doesn't take it out very long. I don't know if he's got some traps out or what. But I think he runs out, checks them, and comes back in or something.
Well, could be. David Ogden says he remembers having to get up at like 5 a.m. out in California when we first started doing the stand days, and we was just Stan3 out there early in the morning. Thank you, David. Absolutely, definitely appreciate it. There's a outdoors addiction. Jesse's in the house. Good morning, everyone. Make sure you Pomado Cats. Orale, Jesse.
Hola.
If you haven't checked out Outdoors Addiction yet, he's been dropping some really great review videos. Past few that I saw, he did I know he did a fire starter one a couple months ago, and he just did a cooking one. He cooked up some salmon, and
Nice. Salmon.
he's been reviewing some Ozark Trail stuff. And most people are pretty, the consensus that I've heard about a lot of their stuff is for the price point, it's pretty good stuff.
Ozark Trail, yeah. I mean, it is definitely, not top tier, but for the most part, for what their price is, it holds up pretty good. I'm surprised. I get a lot of Ozark stuff all the time.
There we go. I'm starting to have fun with Nightbot, finally figuring out how to use some of that.
What is that? Nightbot.
Oh, it timed you out? I'll have to figure that one out. I didn't know it did that. Well, I'm sure you'll be back, Austin. I'm sure you'll be back.
Back.
Nightbot getting all tough in here. A 5-second timeout. Yeah, I know there's a lot of, I think if you type, if you put exclamation point commands, yeah, I'm going to have to change that one. For some reason, though, Nightbot is just going against Fishin Fever. Palmetto's been out there doing all caps and it hasn't got him, I don't think. Thank you, Rhonda. There is the score update. No, apparently it's just going after Fishin Fever. He isn't.
Woo.
What? What the heck? I got to change that one. I don't know how to. I'm sure you could turn some of the controls off for that. But like I said, I think if you do exclamation point commands, it'll tell you what things you can put in there. CVA in the house. What's up, Fresno?
Fresno. All right.
Wabash Nate says, I like this Nightbot. Parker Pursuit's in the house. What's up? Yeah, Kevin, I didn't know if I had to do the I don't know if I could just have it say that, if I had to put the little thing in the front. Oops.
Good morning.
Well, here we go.
Who in the what in the world is that?
Danny Stone Outdoors. What's up, Danny?
Well, I just got here. I'm gonna have to rig up rods one at a time. I'll get one out for you real quick. But if you saw me fishing yesterday, a barge rolled up on me and it slid up on the back and it cut every line on every rod. So I'm showing up with no rigs tied, and we'll go from there. Give these
All right.
boys a
Well,
head start of whooping me.
so far it's only Stan3 with 5, Danny. So far, but you
Yeah.
know what? You know how it goes. That means either Timmy or Stan's about to get a 20-pounder. So.
Well, here's the thing. Anytime I come in STANday and you got Stan3 or Timmy on there, I have no delusions of ever winning this thing. It's just about hanging out with these guys and watching them catch fish, basically. Because the first thing I do is check Sue's on there and say, "Yeah, you're not doing nothing today."
Well, Danny, considering that you caught a barge yesterday, I'll give you the honorary Danny Stone .22. You're already on the board.
Well, let's just hold off on that and see what I can get going here.
All right, my friend. Leave it to Danny to get a barge up on there.
We may hook something else today. I don't know.
Danny had a barge bite, but the barge was hungry for Danny. Absolutely. I think the barge, like Palmetto said, he was after you.
That's funny.
Well, I had my rod laying on the ground. I've already hooked a log. and I ain't even put in the water yet. There's a stick laying on the ground that grabbed my line. Let's hurry up and get a rod out.
All right, Danny, go ahead, my friend.
Do it.
S&T Catfishing. Well, thank you. The honor was mine. He said, ever got to go live was on STANday. Won't ever forget the opportunity. Man, you got out there in the rain, and I think it was your daughter that you had helping you get things set up, and now look at you over there.
All grown up.
Going live all the time on the Tiki Taki. Good to see Jerry out there.
There we go. Got that one rigged back up now.
50 awesome people. 5 thumbs up on Facebook over there. So we got 5 thumbs up on Facebook. If you like STANday, try to remember to hit the thumbs up over here on YouTube. You never know what you're going to see happen.
Starting a new year. Who's going?
That's one rod down, 8 to go.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna have some more things with Nightbot as I figure it out as we go, but I think it's a little fun. Of course, I don't want them timing people out like that, but I wonder if I can't put the S word one didn't work. I wonder if I can't have any spaces in it.
Yeah. See if we can manage to get anything to bite today. Ain't looking too good. Oh, there's a hit. Take it back.
Uh-oh, there it goes.
Come on,
Based on,
20 pounders.
I was going to say, based on that hit, it looks like it might be pretty good.
Oh, I got off. No, he's still there.
Oh,
No, he's still there. He was swimming. He was just swimming at me 100 miles an hour.
Oh, man, Parker's sick.
yeah, said he's got 101 fever.
Hey, I think everybody's got 101 fever after Woody caught that catfish.
Oh, not bad. Nice little fish. What we got today? What we got? Little
Wabash
blue cat.
Nate's saying, all right, another striper.
Oh, yeah. Nice little blue. He's not very
If it ain't
big.
at least 20 pounds, just go ahead and cut the line.
Yeah, he ain't 20 pounds, that's for sure.
Cut it. You can do better than that. Cut it.
He was one bunker this morning. Let's see. Oh, yeah. He's not liftable. I don't want to break my line. Got him. But he's a little guy. He's probably about 6 pounds.
Yeah, I'm going to have
He's
to
like a
change Nightbot for sure because
he's like a Stan3 size fish.
Hey.
Fired. Because I talk in emojis
He's like, hey.
sometimes. Small water charters out there. Good morning. 205. How's it going? David Ogden saying
He's
6.22.
like, I resemble that remark.
Yeah.
That must have been a good-looking fish.
Oh.
Got him. All right, buddy. See what we got here. All right, 8 pounds, 6 ounces.
Ooh, all right.
Not bad, little chunker. He was definitely unexpected today. Hey, yeah. Yeah, we're going. I still got that little piece of bunker. We'll throw that back out.
Yeah,
Oh, it
Thompson's
thawed
there.
out
What's
pretty
up,
good.
man?
That's good. Hit the water.
Looks like you're back, Austin.
At least the water's warm enough
Nightbot, you
for
suck.
the bait to melt.
Nightbot ain't had his coffee today. Chad Thompson saying that would have made a fat sandwich. Yeah,
Oh
8
yeah, that
pounder.
would
That's
make
a
nice little thing.
blue cats. Those 5 to 8 pound blue cats get a pretty nice nuggets out of there. All right.
Well, we got one little dude to bite today. That was awesome.
So, what do y'all think? Should I go try to shut Nightbot off for now until I can figure out how to change those things, or y'all still having fun with them?
What in the world is it? What is Nightbot?
Nightbot is a automatic response thing. So it was supposed to be for fun, and like there's different commands that in chat. If you say like right now it says one of the ones I got there is JG. If somebody types in JG, it says JG Hill Rocks with music symbols, and I had S word, but that one wasn't coming up because I think you can't have a space in it.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought Fishin Fever already was. So, and then you could do things like there's a whole bunch of commands you can type in there. Like you can ask for the weather.
Stan, did you not learn anything from watching any of the Terminator movies?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. They're gonna take over the world eventually. Danny,
They're
isn't
already
that?
going there. It's already timing people out and everything else, man. It's taking over.
Isn't that
Who's to say that it ain't already happened and somebody's already came back and fixed it?
Exactly. Isn't that Isn't that some scary stuff? You remember when we were younger? It's like oh, they're gonna take over and all that, and now you got all this AI stuff out there now. David Ogden AI is gonna get us. Yeah, it's crazy. You got a fish on, son?
Yep.
Oh, you got something?
I just casted that rod out. I was reeling the slack up. All of a sudden, there's a fish on it.
Nice. I like that when I love it when it happens, man. That actually happens a lot.
It sounds like champagne problems to me.
Shade tree catfishing out there. How's it going? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to turn Nightbot off until when are you turn off Nightbot?
Champagne
Maybe 4
supernova
pounds on that one.
in the sky.
Welcome to STANday.
Welcome to
So
STANday.
what we're trying to do this year is
Welcome to Good Burger, the home of the Good Burger.
what we're trying to do this year on STANday. Every week is going to count. I'm not trying. I'm going to keep records, so we'll be able to track the biggest fish of the year. So we'll be able to keep track of that and who won each week, how many wins you get throughout the year.
Setting the bar high so far.
That's right. That's right. So far, we've got the biggest. So far, Timmy's in the lead for biggest blue of the year, 8.4 pounds or eight pounds, 6
Woo!
ounces. There you go.
It'll hold.
4. It'll hold.
It'll hold. It'll hold all year.
So I don't know. I just I'd like to see how many pounds we can get just on STANday. So we're out there fishing against each other, but we're also fishing for a common goal.
Are you going to count catfish and carp separate?
Well, I'll keep records of all of them, but we'll count it all as the pounds of fish. But we'll have it separate. We'll have separate weights for them also. But I'm thinking total cats and carp, we should be able to hit 5,000. Yeah, let me go in and.
Well, with all the you can
Go
probably hit
ahead.
that just with all the .22s you give out every week.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's if we shoot for a goal for 5,000 pounds just on stand day, that would, and we do 50 shows this year, that would be missing 2 stand days. That's 100 pounds a show.
Woo.
So there's a lot of shows when the bite gets better where it's going to be a lot more, but there's also lately it's been a tough bite. So
Honestly, I think you're really lowballing it with 5,000 pounds because we toned up our weights between all 4 river rats the other day, and we've got right around 8,000 pounds for this past 2023 between me, Richard Cluck, Jerry Parker, and Creole.
yep. But I'm
So
talking about,
I think you're gonna 5,000 is not gonna be a problem for you. I don't believe.
yeah, I'm talking about just on the 3 hours on Sundays.
I
But yeah,
still think you can beat 5,000.
well, thank you, Danny. I
It'll
think so too.
be.
But it's one of those things we can adjust it as we go. Creole Catfish, we were supposed to be on the river this morning, but I believe Gabe celebrated his 18th birthday a little too hard. He stayed over at a friend's house.
Yes, happy birthday, Gabe.
Right, absolutely. Happy 18th birthday, Gabe. Where'd the time go, Creole? Let's see. Uncle Jeep, I was just thinking his stand day is just an excuse for Stan3 to get out of the house and go fishing. Well, babe, I have to go fishing today. It's for my YouTube channel.
You catching on?
I'll bet $22 that y'all end up short by 0.22. Then Daniel will show his 2 stands biker shorts and save the day. So Chad, check out Chad Thomason over on Facebook.
Is it 2 stands biker shorts that have been worn by 2 stands?
Good Lord, I hope not. If that was the case, I think Danny could use that as a whole bodysuit. Okay, guys, I will be right back. I'm just gonna shut Nightbot off for now, so I can figure out how to. I don't want Nightbot timing people out and stuff. I just wanted Nightbot for the fun stuff, where we can, because you can add stuff to it as you go along. Like I said, every time somebody says somebody's name, it keeps track of who shows up in chat and things like that. So, like, if somebody puts Timmy out there, you could have Nightbot would reply back, Timmy, and make some funny joke about it. So you can end up adding all these different words. So when anybody types it, it comes up as a response. But we don't need them timing out half a chat.
This is how it starts.
I got another fish.
Nice. Right in the man, you found a dink hole.
I am back. I am back. Did you get another fish there, son?
You sure did. Yeah.
Another 5-pounder.
And yes,
Yeah,
we are still working on getting another scale. 63 awesome people watching.
I mean, I got the scale. Y'all want me to weigh 5-pound fish?
Nah.
I would.
Eddie G's out there. How's it
At
going?
this point, I'll weigh a half a pound fish.
Heck, Danny tried weighing that barge yesterday.
I did. That thing was pretty heavy. I tried to reel it in with 6 rods and couldn't budge it.
That's a big boat when Black Betty can't get it in.
I know it.
Hey, there's John out there. River Cats Tackle. How's it going? And I see Parker. Parker and I out there. We are. I was told that I got to come pick him up because he keeps talking about that S-word fish. That S-word fish. What the heck was it called?
We don't want to talk about it.
Nope. It's we're gonna go for this year. Not ever saying that name ever again.
I don't see how you're going to manage that because now he's got Parker on board. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
That's right. It's bound to come up. We're going to do a Friday night, and I'm just going to bring all the sturgeon people in, and yeah,
Well,
there'll be like
you two
4.
have fun.
That's what I was going to say. And Nina and Jody got one also, so that'll be the 4 of us there in on panel. Nobody in chat.
But I actually caught my first sturgeon. I've been fishing this river for, well, let's just say for a long time. And I've never caught a sturgeon on a rod and reel. And I got my first one last year. Stan, I think you were there. It was on Jody's show.
Yeah.
And then I caught another one when me and Richard Cluck were out on the boat together. So, but neither one of those were very big. I think maybe like 2 or 3 pounds, maybe.
There's, it's just such a. I love all those type of fish, though. Those old history fish, your sturgeon, bowfin, gar. There's just something cool about all those fish to me, anyhow. I love them all. Carp. I mean, old school.
Come fish up here. You'll get sick of bowfin and gar real quick.
Hey, there's our good friend, Real Time, the professional catfishing angler. Real Time catfishing. How's it going, John? And I know, in case you were wondering, yes, all the thumbnails that I've been using, they all come from Mr. Parker there. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Isn't it something? It's funny. You could watch a fishing show with no sound, meaning I guess I'm useless up here. But you could watch a fishing show with no sound, and just by the reaction of the fisherman, of the angler, you could tell whether it's a big fish, whether the fish is still on, it got off.
Did y'all see the takedown?
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the takedown.
What's going on? I'm like Ricky Gray. Nice to meet you. YouTubing for cats. Every Sunday.
Parker says we can sink a boat with all the bowfin. Yeah, man. You get go bowfin fishing with some bass tackle. It's a lot of fun. You know, Creel and I were kind of talking about that the other day, and I, you know, maybe it's just an old school thing. I just like going out and catching a bunch of fish sometimes, and if it's, you know, granted, it is awesome targeting big fish and catching the big fish, and that's what I love doing. But it's fun also to just every once in a while go out there with some lighter tackle and just have a blast catching fish.
What about my little booster hole? It's broke over.
Creole catfishing, I know it. There you go. Oh, was John talking about getting a reel for that new rod that he's got?
I caught them like after the
Yeah, matter of fact, he's right there. He's right there underneath Creole.
Yeah. We were out here last year.
Ancient Mariner reels. Timmy, I just muted you. Whenever you're done, you can just give me the signal. We'll get you back in. That's right. That's right. We all know that, John. Real time catfish saying it's got to be a really good reel because he catches a lot of big fish. Black Ancient Mariner. That's the That's right, Creel. What's the I know you got the ones with all the different colors. That's your Ancient Mariner 6000s. What's the next one up from there?
Oh, 7,000?
Is it the 7000?
Oh yeah, that thing is freaking huge too, man.
I didn't know if he had a different name for it, if it was just
Yeah, Richard Cluck bought a couple of things, man, and he put them on the boat. I said, man, there's not enough room for you, me, and that reel on this boat.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't met Richard or really seen. He's a decent sized guy, right?
Yeah, he's probably pushing 6 foot, I guess.
All right.
I mean, he's not big like the 2 stands big or anything like that by any means.
But yeah, I like myself. I like the bigger reels. Like I've got a oh heck, what do you call those? Yeah, the pens. I like the pen Warfares and Squalls, the 30s. But oh my gosh, why can't I think of it? The classic. Well, it'll come to me. But
Are you talking about this monstrosity right here?
there you go.
Pen Warfare.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing's just. I can't even hardly get my hand around the cotton picking thing. They're huge. That one came from J-Dog.
There it goes. 62 awesome people. Yeah, so I like the big reels. The Akuma CLX, that's what I was talking about. But yeah, I got the 450 in that one. And same thing, it's a big reel. I know.
I've got the Akuma CLX too. That's the one I got on my Muddy River rod.
Oh, there you go. Parker says he's got a couple Penn Squall 30s. They're huge. But yeah, the Ancient Mariner reels, the Ancient Mariner black one would look great on that rod that would look great on the rod that John Parker got. There we go. And boom, boom, bam. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Stan. How are you, sir?
Doing good. Doing good. How about yourself?
Hey, man. I, got the old man disease this morning.
Me too.
You know about the old man disease, don't you?
What's
Stuff.
that?
It just don't
What?
work, man. It don't work. Nothing's working. So yesterday I had to go to the grocery store for a few minutes, pick up a few things. Went to get out of the truck. And there went the back. I said, "What the?"
No.
It's like,
What the what?
yeah, I just on and on and on. And then I had to play drums for 4 hours last night. What? This morning was 8:15 out of the bed, and then breakfast, coffee, all that fun stuff. But really, really glad to see everybody out here fishing. Timmy and Stan3, Mr. Danny Stone. We got a ace fisherman out there. I saw a few fish caught while I was getting ready this morning. Looks like I owe a few cowbells, and we've got. I saw Austin come up with 12-month membership. I think we owe him a jig. Time is everything.
That's right. That's right.
So how's real quick audio? All that okay? Not are we distorted? What?
No, perfect clear.
Perfect. Okay. Hey Stan, check it out, dude. I got your drumsticks, man, for your new cowbell from Steve Ransome. Check them out.
Oh, look at that. That is sweet.
They're rockers, man. So I'm going to I look rough today. So I'm going to play the cowbell with Stan sticks, and then we're gonna mail those to him this week.
Awesome.
I think Stan had a sleeping grandbaby or something. He couldn't really rock out on the cowbell.
From Steve Ransome, who's out in chat. So there you go.
Hey, Steve, appreciate that, brother. I'm honored that you Stan that. It means a lot. Thank you. I'm glad everybody enjoys my craziness. Uh-oh, what's that? What is that? Oh, Lord have mercy. Hey, just for that, Uncle Jeep, Stan gets to do a jig for you since we don't have any fish on. All right, 20-month members, Stan jig. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Uncle Jeep, thank you. Remember for 2020 months. Boom, boom, bam. Thank you, Uncle Jeep. Remember for 20 months. Oh man. Once I get some more room in the studio, I may get the whole thing going, but we'll see.
We got to get them shorts up around the chest, man. Oh Lord! In my contract, I didn't get my 2 cents mug, so I'm still waiting on it.
I'm gonna have to start making some. Go to the Dollar Tree and slap some stickers on there. And what's that stuff? The hodgepodge or whatever, clear coat you can put around it.
Yeah, my wife came up with a Cricut vinyl cutter the other day. I said, really? Like I don't have anything else to learn.
I know, right?
Yeah. Hey, Stan, I'm gonna play the cowbell right fast for a couple of fish. I'm not sure how it's gonna sound. It might be just way too loud. I don't know. Woo!
Boom, bam.
I don't know. Is it really loud? Distorted?
No, that was good. It was good. It was not loud at all.
Is it not loud enough? I don't know. I can feel it my
My wife was like, "No, it was loud enough. It was loud enough."
Oh, come on. We can Scotty, we can give her more power.
That's right. Because you know what makes life better? More cowbell.
More cowbell.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. There's Bugman saying, "I laugh. I do the dance when you do that. I don't know why."
Oh, you talking about the Stan jig?
Apparently, it's catching. It's catching. It's going to be the next viral craze out there.
Oh, it's awesome. You got to have a Stan jig. We always do that for Stan's members when they come up and been members of his channel. And so for how much does that cost a month? A couple bucks, $3?
Yep. The memberships are $2.99.
Yeah, man, you too can get a stand jig. So really happy to be up here, guys. I'm serious. I had the old man disease this morning. I'm going. I'm here. I'm going.
I can't believe they wouldn't let you set those memberships at 222.
I know it. I know it. You know, and when I did it, I didn't know a lot. Maybe I could go back in and change it now. I don't know if they. When I did it, they only had set amounts, but a lot of things have changed since then, so you never know.
So what's the update? I think I saw 8-pounder and 3 caught a 5-pounder and
Well,
Timmy caught a fish.
I'm sure that we got 65 awesome people watching. Thank you, thank you. Hey, check it out there. There it is, Nightbot. I went into Nightbot and I found out how to turn off a lot of the filters. So he's not going to be timing people out right now.
JG Hill rocks.
Whenever somebody types in JG,
that's what it
that's
does.
what Nightbot replies back.
That's cool.
So we're going to keep.
I feel so welcome.
We're just going to keep adding on to that, and that's another thing we could do for every member. We'll get something going for everybody, and
absolutely. Maybe if, maybe if they type their name in, you can link their channel.
That's right. And Uncle Jeep's a level 2. That's a double deuces member.
That's a right. Level 2 membership. Level up your membership.
To the 2 power.
That's a fact.
Bobby Newton's out there. Thank you. And you know, for everybody that watches, I know I put out a lot of I'm having fun right now with doing a lot of these stupid little funny shorts, and it's you know, I'm doing a little bit of editing, kind of getting into that trying to get better at doing full video edits and stuff. So that's just my way. I'm having some fun. I figured something out and I'm having a blast with it. I hope that you enjoy the funny little shorts that are going out there. I know it means a lot to me when I see comments out there and people are laughing and having a good time with it. Bobby Newton's replied on a bunch of them. Listening on the way to church. Have fun. Thank you, Bobby.
Yeah, thank you, Bobby. Appreciate that.
Shirley T is another one. She replies on just about every video that I drop out there. So thank you, Shirley. Much love for that.
Yeah, looks like Uncle Steve said his Nightbot works again. Looks like it is.
So yes, we're definitely going to have. Yes, Uncle Jeep, it's working again. When I went to shut it off, I found as a filter page. So I just shut off the part where it was timing people out. So we got enough awesome live moderators to do that. We don't need a computer doing that. I just want him to reply back with some funny stuff. And NJ Fishin Maniac, good to see you, brother. How's it going? He spent quite a few Sunday mornings with us here on STANday.
Nice. Lance McCoo got in the house.
Rowdy Royals out there. Lance McCoo guy. I think Lance got the show tonight.
Yeah, NJ Fish Maniac. Good to see you, NJ.
We had quite a bit of the River Cats tackle crew in here. Creole and Jerry Parker, and we actually got one on the screen, Danny Stone.
Hey, you remember watching NJ in the morning, Stan? He'd be delivering packages on his way to go to the fishing hole. NJ, man, he was a trip, boy. He'd get out there, and I don't know where he was delivering packages for. I don't know who it was, but he would deliver stuff, and then he'd get out there and get all set up in the mornings, and he'd fish all day, and he didn't fish worth a lick, and then he started catching some fish. And but he's a really good character. We've missed him, man. He's you know, life happens, and but good to see you, NJ. Shirley,
I'm pretty sure NJ's mom owned a bakery, and he delivered all the cookies, pies, and cakes and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Apple
fritters.
They'd never make it to the customers. We would deliver them, Danny.
I know it.
You want to hear something funny? NJ's I don't remember mother, father, something like that lived like less than a mile from where my parents used to live back
Ain't
in New
that
York.
something?
Yeah.
It's a small world. It's a small world after all.
After all, it's a small world after all. It's a small, small world. It's a world of
Come on,
wonder, a
Danny.
world
Come
of
on, Danny.
joy.
Jump in there.
I'm sitting here thinking, I got no problem with him. Go for it, man. Sing it. But please, we're going to be in the same hotel at CatCon. Get all that out of your system now.
Oh no, you can hang it up. Hey,
Okay.
we're gonna have to keep watch on Danny so he's not smoking in the elevator.
I heard that. I get accused of everything.
No smoking, Danny.
Yep.
Apple fritters. That's right.
Oh yeah, apple fritters, man. You know, when you get into the grocery store stand and you go and you walk to the aisles and they have the end caps, or when you go to the checkout and you see like there's batteries and candy bars and such there. You know what I call those? I call that the gotcha aisle.
Now, absolutely.
The gotcha aisle. Impulse buying. So when they put those daggone apple fritters out there from the bakery, or they put those little cherry pies, those little sweet cherry pies in the box, it just like my arm just like wraps around the whole box and it just rakes all out right into the part. And my wife says when I go to the grocery store, I bring home the weirdest stuff. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's fun food.
Okay, let me see. I will be right back.
All right, Stan, you go ahead, brother.
Fisher for Whiskers. Rhonda's saying, okay, I need more coffee. Be
Oh
right
yeah,
back.
Rhonda is a caffeine head. You know, Miss Rhonda came down and visited with Stan. I think she got to go see Dustin the other day, and Mr. Austin. I think she brought him some cookies and cakes or something. So that was awesome, Miss Rhonda. We're all glad that Dustin is home. I think he did stay up for a little hour or so with Jody's show Friday night. So really glad to see Dustin home. He's still got a long recovery. I've been on his. Go
I
ahead.
said thanks for the gloves.
Well, who gave you the gloves?
I believe that was Miss Rhonda.
Miss Rhonda brought Stan3 some fishing gloves. Heck yeah. She just came bearing all kind of fun gifts. Parker
Right.
Pursuit's in the house. Got to love Mr. Parker, River Rat Captain, I think. I don't know. They're all great fishermen. Danny and Richard and Creole. Hey,
Yeah,
Danny, that
go
water
ahead.
looks really good, man. I'm looking at it's kind of small on my screen, but your current, the weather, the way that looks right there, man, I'm telling you, I think you're going to lock in on something here soon. It looks really fishy.
Yeah. You and me got something in common. We're both dreamers.
Oh my goodness gracious! Well, I tell you what, bro. Hey, what's the water temperatures? Are you in the 40s?
Well,
Man,
I can
you know,
stick my finger in it and tell you, but I'd be guessing.
well, I know you have natural instinct about that river. I mean, you've been out there for many years, and you know what's going on
Well,
in the
I
season.
know that the air temperature right now, when I got here, it was 37, but we're supposed to get up at like 42 today. I don't know. I think the last time Richard was here, he said it was in the low 40s,
Right.
mid to low 40s.
On the depth finder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm sure you're layered up out there. I usually have to layer up around 40 degrees, but once it hits about 50 degrees outside, I got to take one of them layers off.
Oh yeah, you start peeling clothes off, man.
Yeah, man. You know, you wear those good layers. Danny, what did you what's the really cool thing you got for Christmas this year?
Well, me and Station really didn't do a whole lot for Christmas this year. We bought the grandkids something, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, man, I understand.
We kind of held off this year, because we're budgeting money for CatCon, So
Yes, sir.
my Christmas will be at CatCon probably.
Awesome. Yeah, great, man. Stan3, did all those kids get what? You get a whole bunch of pile of stuff for Christmas?
Oh yeah, they're all happy. I think one of their cool gifts, they got these like bumper car buggies. So now they're
What?
all playing bumper cars, driving around the house and everything.
Oh my goodness! I got to see a picture of a bumper car for the house. Hey, you know, we used to go to the fair. You remember those bumper cars, and they had the little rod that went up out of the back of the car, and had that little hook thing up there in the top that sent electricity down to the bumper car. And do you remember those?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Manny, did you ride the bumper cars?
Do what?
I said, did you ride the bumper cars at the fair?
No. We're living out in the country. We did it for real.
Oh, you were out there in the crash 'em up derbies, man. Hey, you know, we got those derbies. We got those derbies out here at the state fair, and they absolutely trash some cars, man. Hey, Stan, 3 was telling me about the kids got some bumper cars, man.
That's right. That's right. Santa was good.
I want to see a bumper car.
Yeah, are they awake yet down there? I don't know.
Oh, are all of them down? Are the bumper cars downstairs?
Yeah, they're in the charging dock. They got to be charged every night because they won't be happy if they can't wake up and ride their cars.
That is wild, man.
So
well,
we might have to get a little
later.
video. We'll get a little video. We'll put a short out on it and we'll play it next Friday.
Okay, sounds good. I think Stan's that's 14 stairs, JG.
Gosh dang it, man.
You want me to go down 14 stairs to show you a bumper car? Oh.
And I got that's 14 down, one step at a time, both feet on one step and both feet on the next one, and then there's 14 back up.
What do you mean we need electricity? We used to use our feet. Oh, you remember the old pedal cars? You know, it had the old pedal cars, that you push like this. Yeah. Well, the one I had, you push like this. It was like, it didn't go around like this. It was like back and forth. And it had like big hard tires on it, white hubcap. It was real.
That was the only thing plastic on it was the rubber tire. The rest was
that was it, because it was solid metal, Jack. And it was heavier than you know what.
We used to make go-karts out of them and take that stuff out because the frame was so solid. Now I wish, man, if I could have had some of those back. There were some bucks now.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Yeah, I still got. Looks like we got some cool stuff. Experience. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is staying well and having a good New Year so far. Y'all are still rocking right on into it for y'all in the house.
Hey, Rhonda, when you get back, do me a favor. When you get back, type coffee in.
What David Ogden said he need a kidney.
Well, Shade Tree is saying he's selling his kidneys so that he has money for CatCon this year.
Oh.
So I guess we've got to take her because David Ogden says he needs one.
You're going to have to keep one of those.
There we go. Rhonda got back with her coffee. Coffee. Nightbot is saying coffee. It's like Mountain Dew, but for old people. Except for beautiful 29-year-old Rhonda.
Is she 29? Right. Hey, for those that didn't see, check out Stan's new drumsticks. See, Stan's got new drumsticks coming for those who haven't seen them. The American flag. He's going to rock his cowbell with them. Wait, look what it says on it, Stan.
New York.
Yep.
There we go. Check those out. I like it.
He got a little flash to it like Stan does. You know, Stan's a little flash.
That's right. Check it out. It matches I know Daryl's been talking about this group right here. Oh,
yeah. Operations Vet with Nets.
There we go. So we are I got to get back in touch with the guy to get the link sent back to me. I never got the link in, but we're going to be part of that.
Are you going
Operation Vets with Nets?
Do the boat thing?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Is Stan3 going to be one of the boats that can take a bit out?
Yep. Yep, and I told him we could actually do. Yeah, I'll check it out. Yep. We could even do. We got a hospital, the one that I go to, the VA right down the street.
Yeah.
We could even take some out bank fishing and stuff that might not be able to do a boat, but we could get them out bank fishing, and at least bank fishing. I know we could get them on some of those 10-pounders maybe.
Oh yeah. Well, hey man, the 10-pound fish ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Nope, not at all.
Downtown Ernie Brown in the house. Catfish. Tim would tell a commercial in a second. Curtis Cunningham. Fishin Fever in the house.
Hey, somebody do me a favor. Type in hello to Fishin Fever. That's a cool guy. Catfish Heroes in the house.
I tried it, man. I don't know if it'll work.
We'll see. I'm learning some things with the Nightbot. Apparently, you cannot have a space in it.
Well, there's more.
Let's see.
Hey, since Austin's back in here, you know what we got to do? He came up with. Did we do the stand jig for Austin already? We did one for Jeep, but Austin came up. He was 12 months.
That's right.
All right, here we go. We're going to do a stand jig for Austin. 1, 2, 3. Go, Austin.
That's right, Austin. Fishin Fever. Remember for I don't know how many months, but it's been a long time. Thank you, Austin.
Oh yeah, thank you, Austin. Appreciate you, brother. It must have been $1 million wound because I ain't seen dime that much.
Let's see. I still didn't get to it there.
I'm here. I'll try it again.
Oh, that was good when I heard it. Oh, it said ask Timmy about big wheels. I think I got him muted still. I was waiting. You there, Timmy?
No.
All right. Well, I'll when he comes back, he was there with somebody else right there. Ask Timmy about big wheels down steep hills when we were kids. There you go.
Man, those big wheels, we wore out the tires on the back of those things, sliding them around. Did Timmy crash his big wheel?
Yeah. That's right. Rhonda's saying every time that we start the jig, all she thinks about is that gopher from Caddyshack.
Man, he was hard to kill, wasn't he? Yeah, man. You too get the stand jig.
I might have to end up busting out some Cabbage Patch in the stand jig. Who knows?
202 in the house. 202, you out fishing, man?
Little sprinkler action. What's up, 202?
And I need to clean my glasses. I can't see nothing.
Hey, you know what happens? You're not as young as I am.
You seen that?
I can read without mine.
That's
as long as I go like this.
Wow. Well, I sure wish I could do that.
That's right. That's real-time reading there. 67 awesome people out there. Thank everybody for coming in.
I don't see Nightbot doing nothing. I'll type in Fishin Fever. He don't do nothing.
All right. I'll be right back. I think I figured it out. In the meantime, if somebody types in sturgeon.
How do you spell that? Does it start with a C?
Yeah, CATFIS.
Yeah, that's it. That's how it is.
and of course, we got to get a Jody one. But there's Stat Daddy out there. Matt, want to be outdoors? How's it going? How's it going?
Would you say you were gonna fix something?
Yeah, I was gonna go. I was gonna go fix Nightbot. There it is.
You can't get away from the sturgeon story. It was a hot day. It all started when I was a little bitty kid, and I couldn't keep rhythm.
There we go. There we go. So.
Oh Lord, have mercy!
The crickets kill me every time.
Come on, fishy fishies. Morning, John, with small water charters. That boy's got more energy than you can shake a stick at. I think he's just high on life. John is. Good to see you, John. So, Stan, can you still hear me? Maybe not. I like the one where you can put like weather and then your zip code and they give you the weather. That's really cool.
Yes, I could hear you, but I had my mic muted, so I couldn't answer you.
Oh, no, that's fine. I was just wondering if you put the weather one in there. So you put weather and then the zip code. That's cool. Like that one.
That is in there. That's one of the.
Let's test that.
That's one of the standard ones that. Okay. 205 Wild Action doing some yard work.
Yard work? It's too cold for that.
All right. Now let's try fishing.
I put weather in there, zip code, and Nightbot. Here's what we're getting from Nightbot. I'm gonna wake that bot up. Uh-oh, here we go. Does he really want to hear that? Oh.
Oh my goodness.
What in the world?
Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, sorry.
Hey, when did John Parker get here?
There we go. And there's the score update.
Oh, right. Miss Rhonda, she is so good at that. If you thought I could type that in there that nice and neat and use the big letters and then the little emojis, and I don't know how she does that.
You missed it. Nightbot was bumping all kinds of people for using caps and emojis. So I had to take away some of Nightbot's power.
Oh, Mike Bot got the gong.
We brought the hook. Hooked them in.
Got the hook out. You remember the Gong Show?
Absolutely.
What is this, Kung Fu Theater?
Heck yeah. Kung Fu fighting. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting.
Yeah. Those were fast as light.
You guys remember Kung Fu Theater on Sundays?
Kung Fu Theater.
Yes.
Yeah.
How are you?
It used to come on every Sunday.
Oh, that was funny. So I like what you're doing. Your mouth was moving, and then you heard their words. It's like, you want to fight? Fight me.
Used to be wrestling was like WWE and WWF and all. It used to be only on Sundays.
Yeah.
And we come home from church, watch wrestling, and then we watch like Kung Fu Theater. So.
All right.
So there's Mike Sampson. Sampy saying hello to JG.
Yeah, I said hey to him. Hey, Sampy. Sampy down there in Tennessee roaming around. I've seen him come up down there on the river a couple of times on Skipjack Cindy's show.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, catfishing. Well, I tell you what, they been fishing a lot lately. I did get on them the other day. I told Cindy to come back and fish with us sometime, but that's all right. Her and Travis are out there fishing and happy, and that's all that matters.
Okay.
Lean Jean, the dancing machine. Yeah, I remember Lean Jean.
That's right.
Yes, sir. He would come on at the end, I think.
And he did the old shuffle.
Yeah.
Shuffling.
Is this the one where they gave away a car at the end and you got to pick the key? Was that a different game show?
I think that's a different game show. I don't think the Gong Show gave away much, but
And what was the but it was one show that you would get a key and you could win a car at the end of every show, and I always picked the Camaro. My uncle had a '69 Camaro with 8-track in the console, man, with quadraphonic sound, dude. And we would go down the road. We'd go down the road rocking to Bob Seger, dude. When I was like
now,
8 years old.
You're gonna scare away chat. They don't know what no dang 8-track is.
8-track. Hey, that's quadraphonic sound, baby. 6x9s in the trunk of a '69 Camaro have some bass response, baby.
8-track. You had 5 8-tracks. You had to keep them in a box this big on the.
That's right. Yeah, the whole back seat was
it'd take up your whole back seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, JG, do you remember when the cassettes came out? You could actually buy an 8-track adapter that you pop the cassette into that thing and then pushed it into the 8-track player.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing. I don't remember seeing one of those adapters, but I'm sure they had.
No, I remember the adapters, and then they had the adapter for the cassette to CD, and oh my goodness.
Yeah. Remember how they had the cassette that had the little aux cable, so you can plug it into your like tape player or CD player?
I think I still have one of those.
I think I do. I might have one too. I think
I still have one. And it was.
That's before they had the auxiliary inputs in the cars. You could just slide a cassette in there, and it already had the cable hooked to it.
I tell you what, though, those cassettes, they sounded good, man.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, 8-track sounded good.
They still sound good. I like them.
Oh yeah, so and an album, put an album on, and get that good warm sound coming out of those albums, and oh man, there's nothing like it. Hey, back when I was young, growing up, I didn't have all these crazy responsibilities. The only thing I had to do was show up for work, so I'd pay my truck payment. But I always said, hey, I got the $10,000 stereo. We ain't got no food, but we got a stereo.
That's right. That's right.
We ain't got no food. We got tunes, man.
You know what it is here? It could be a $200 car, but they got $4,000 worth of tires on it.
That's right. What is up with that? Hey, my heroes is those ones that you got those $30,000 cars living in shacks.
Oh yeah, when we were young, man, our cars weren't worth $200 or $300, but we had several $1,000s worth of sound system in them, though.
Heck yeah.
Our sound system was worth.
I remember our entertainment system growing up as a kid. It was that huge, giant wooden. The TV was mounted in there, and you raised the lid on it. It had a stereo, a record player, and the 8-track player under the lid.
Yeah,
and that was all in one entertainment center. And there was a door that you opened beside the television. That's where you kept all your albums and records.
Yeah,
for the stereo.
Okay,
hey, Dan, we had a. Oh, I'm sorry, Stan. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I got Nightbot working for Fishin Fever.
Oh, good. What's he saying?
Go Amish. Go Amish.
Oh my God, that's funny as heck. Oh man, hey, I like that thing. That's off the top rope every time. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, we had one of those. We had one of those big, because used to be your home stereo was like a big piece of nice furniture, all wood, had a big lid on it, and ours had a record player in it and had an 8-track player in it. Yeah. And do you remember how they used to take the storybooks and have a record come with it, like the children's stories?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah.
And you could just play the record and it would read along, and you could read along with the story with the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to put those.
you put the
Hey,
the,
hey,
the,
Tim.
the,
Oh,
the
go
big
ahead,
the big
man.
LP records. The big LP records had the small hole in it. If you wanted to play a 45, you had to have that little plastic disc and pop it in
Yes.
there.
Yeah, you had to have
Yeah.
the adapter for the
Yeah,
stem.
you had to have the adapter to play the little ones.
Yeah, the stem. And don't forget to change the speed. That
Oh yeah.
yeah,
What was it?
33 or
33 and 45.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had now I was stepped up, Danny. I had a quartz drive, baby. Techniques quartz drive
Ooh.
turntable.
Ooh.
You talk bad boy. And it had a little light on it too. And you remember on the side it had like the little notches, and then when the notches got solid, you know that the thing was in the right speed through that little
Yeah.
glass. You remember that?
I remember that.
Back in my day, I used to have to put the needle on the record, man.
Put the needle on the
Yeah.
record. Put the needle on the record. Put the needle on the record. And drop. Never
You
mind.
know they say that the big LP vinyl albums are making a comeback because people are starting to collect them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't just skip to the next song. You'd have to lift the needle and like try to get it in the right spot.
Yeah,
You
and
can
it
see
had
the grooves in the record. You can see the grooves in the record. There would be like a space in between each song on the record.
yeah.
Where you had to drop that needle in there.
Uncle Jeep said he had an Empire Strikes Back story record.
Oh heck yeah! You know that thing's probably worth some money. I have a bunch of stars.
Okay, Timmy, while you're there, Kelly's been wanting to get back to this. We were talking about making old go-karts and things like that. He wanted me to ask you about the big wheels going down the hills, the steep hills.
Oh yeah. So we had a pretty. It was a short driveway, but it was a nice steep driveway. And we used to get the yellow Tonka dump truck, and you could sit on the little flat part that goes above the cab. You could sit on that and stick your feet in the back of the dump truck, and you could just ride that down the hill. Yeah, we had the big green machine.
Oh yeah,
remember the green machine?
Yeah, I remember those.
That
the
thing
big
had
long green machine, and you could get going real fast.
That was,
and you could just
didn't it have
jackknife
the
it,
down here like this?
that
and it
thing
would
had
spin around.
that thing had two sticks. The green machine had two sticks. It wasn't like the three-wheel big wheel. It just had the handlebars. That green machine had two sticks, and it flipped the rear wheels back and forth.
Yep. And you could jackknife and spin it around like 100 times. But the only bad thing about those is once the wheels got worn down, you couldn't get it. It wouldn't freaking go anywhere on the concrete. It would just spin.
The worst I ever screwed up one of my little brothers is we had one of those and we tied it to the back of a Honda 125 dirt bike, and I drug him for like a quarter of a mile before I realized he was stuck on the rope.
Oh my gosh!
I had it hammered down. He was back there riding that thing, and he when he flipped it over, the rope wrapped around him. And man, he had road rash for his whole back, his leg.
He's probably still has rocks in his butt.
Do you remember the old? You remember like the back in the end of the 70s and stuff when they first started coming out with like little, the skateboards, but they were just the little ones that looked like little surfboards, but they were real tiny. They're about a foot long. We used to ride. We used to go to my aunt and uncle's house and ride them things down this like half a mile hill at like 140 miles an hour.
See what happens, chat? Y'all thought that I could talk. Imagine getting three other people with me that talk as much as I do. It's crazy.
Hey, Timmy. Now, back in, we had, when up at the grandma's house, there was like a bunch of junk cars and stuff that had been out in the pasture. Dude, we went out there and took the hood off one of those cars, and we had that thing for the sled down the hill. We had, probably like one of those big metal hoods off of, a big Impala or something. And we'd take the hood off that thing, and about 4 or 5 of us to get on that hood and slide down the hill in the snow. Now you talk about go.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Stan, you ain't lived till you did some hood sliding, man.
That's right.
You slid on a car hood down a hill.
Yeah. Now you come talk to me about that when you've done some hood sliding.
Yeah, we used to take the inner tubes out of truck tire. I mean, before they sold stuff like that,
Man,
it's like we were the first ones to come up with shit like that.
Back in the old days, we made our own toys. And Mama told us not to come home till dark because she was always cleaning the house. She'd be like,
yeah,
always cleaning the house. Or you got to get out of here.
My mom cleaned house 8 hours a day, I think.
Man, we made rabbit boxes. We put rabbit boxes out. We go check rabbit boxes. We did all kinds of stuff. We used to go hunt those pitcher plants. Danny, you remember the pitcher plants that you turn the leaves up? It's not like a ginger root, but it's like a pitcher plant. And you flip the leaf up, and the root looked like a tea pitcher.
Yep.
You remember those?
No.
But yeah, you were talking about the rabbit boxes. We used to. Me and my brothers would get up early before school because I mean we lived way out in the country, and you know we were dirt poor, and we ate rabbits, squirrels, and when we went fishing, it was because we were we ate everything that we caught.
Yeah.
But Dad had made up a whole bunch of rabbit boxes, and we would set those out, and every morning before we went to school, we'd have to get up early, and we had an old Honda Trail 70 dirt bike or a little mini bike.
Oh yeah,
the wide seat. Remember the Honda Trail 70?
Yeah,
and
I had
early. We would get up early and run those rabbit boxes and catch all the rabbits, throw them in a sack, and bring them home, and Mom would clean them, and that's what you had for supper when you got off school. But we'd go along, and you'd see that box, that lid had dropped, the door in the front, and you knew you had something in there. Well, we always tipped it straight up, and we'd slide the door back and reach down in there and grab that rabbit, and dispatch him.
Oh, yeah.
I had a rabbit box one day that the door was tripped on. And so I stood up and I pulled that lid off and I jammed my hand down in there and I grabbed a skunk.
Oh, no.
My dad made me ride the school bus to school, and the principal brought me home in the bed of his truck.
In the bed of his truck. Oh, that's funny, man.
Dad made me go to school anyway, and I was on the bus, and all the kids were popping the windows down on the bus, trying to get air in the bus. And when I got to school, they went and told the principal, and he come down there and he said, "Get in the back of my pickup. I'm taking you home."
So, Parker, Jerry put a post in here. I want to read it. When we were kids, we would take shovel handles and boxing tape to the end, get on our bikes, and go down hills and joust each other like knights of old. That's I like that idea. The boxing gloves.
I was a little bit older than him. We used burlap bags taped. We didn't have no fancy boxing gloves. We just used those burlap sacks taped around the end of it.
Don't laugh about the burlap sacks, man. Because when we had field day, you had the potato race. And the potato race, we had those burlap sacks, and you had to hop. You had to hop to the finish line. It was called the potato sack race. I think I came in second every time.
And
hey, do you remember when they used to put all those pretty floral patterns and stuff like on those potato sacks and stuff like grain sacks and corn? Because my mom used to get on and make dresses out of them.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Because they used to put nice pretty floral patterns and stuff on them.
Oh, okay.
Well, I tell you what, my wife comes home with it's kind of like that burlap material, but she'll find it's like a pullover or I don't know, it's an outer garment, but it looks just like it, and that stuff's like stupid money. Stupid money.
Yep.
I tell you, it's a burlap sack.
You know what else we used to do? We used to catch June bugs, and we'd tie a string to its legs, and then we'd walk around with it while flying it. So we'd have this little pet June bug flying ahead of us.
Yeah, you're poor. You couldn't afford a paper kite. You had to get a June bug and put it on a string.
Hey,
this is the new segment
don't
on
laugh
Stan
about
Day.
that. I'm sorry, Stan. I'm sorry. Hey, I used to do that, man. I'm serious. You tied a June bug on a string, and he would fly around.
Yeah, and you just hold him.
Hey, Danny, did you make rings out of like the night flies? You like pinch the glowing end off the lightning bug and then put him on your finger for a ring.
Yep.
Oh yeah, man. We'd smear them all over. My sisters, we'd get them, put them on their fingernails, and then have glowing fingernails and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, kids, you can't make this stuff up. We lived outside. We lived.
When you lived outside all your life. Yeah, we used to catch a whole crap ton of those lightning bugs and stick them in a jar, and then you stick them in your room at night, and they would just light up and glow all night long.
Well, this is going to be the in-between fish catching segment on STANday. The official, you remember when? You
remember when?
Back in our day.
That's right. That's right. We'll have to come up with a name.
I saw a Facebook. I saw
We
a
used to
Facebook post the other day. I saw a Facebook post the other day. It had a picture of a cassette and a number 2 pencil beside it. It said, "If you know how to use these together, you're old."
Everybody knows that you took that pencil and that's how you wound your cassette.
That's how you wound that tape back up. Yeah. Because the stupid player would eat the tape.
I don't know how many cassette tapes my freaking tape player in my car ate.
Yep. You had to splice it, and then you'd splice some Scotch tape on there. You know, it might work one time, and then it gets stuck.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh Lord. Pontoon Jody said June bugs were bait.
Goodness gracious.
I don't know if I ever fished with a June bug before, but I'm sure Jody.
I never had.
Yeah, I've tried it. They'll catch bluegills and stuff. We used to take June bugs. We used to take June bugs, and if you're very careful and set them on electric fence, there are 2 little back legs that stick them in the air, and you see sparks fly between them.
Oh. Hey, the only thing I know about electric fence, and I know a lot more than this, but here's the rule number 1. Rule number 1: do not whiz on the electric fence.
Yeah, do not pee on an electric fence.
Yeah. It's like,
and definitely don't put your tongue on it either.
Yeah.
Nope.
Don't whiz on the electric fence.
You don't
Just
spit
saying.
it into the wind. You don't pull on the cape. Never
That's
keep
it.
Going. And you don't mess around with Jim.
Don't kiss on the electric fence.
I used to know the words to that song. Man, man, we had a good time last night. We ended up doing a bunch of improv stuff with keyboard and just keyboard drums, and we played some old stuff. Golly, it was old.
We got
You see that, Austin? That's crazy. Lightning bugs went extinct in '74. This is earth shattering information for us younger people. Austin, you just focus on keeping the cooler in the boat, man. We'll take care of the rest for you.
He is younger than Stan3, which how old do you think that makes me feel? But
David Smith.
Oh my gosh.
David Smith said my granddaughter was sliding down our stairs here in the house. I told her to get a piece of cardboard. And you will go faster. Needless to say, I got in trouble for that suggestion.
Yeah, especially because you can roll.
Oh yeah, you hold up the end of the cardboard going down the stairs. Oh yeah,
yeah.
You're doing ludicrous speed into the wall.
Said I had a pond. Anything I could catch was bait. Parker pursuit. Saying he telling Catfish dog he still has a pellet in his leg from those days. Heck yeah, we all got scars, man.
Oh, we used to take our slingshots, our wrist rockets, and we used to shoot rock salt at each other.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Ooh, and man, when rock salt went into your skin. Oh.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you something. We used to have acorn fights with slingshots. Me and the neighborhood kids would go, out, we'd go round up acorns. You get them in your pockets and pack your pockets full. And dude, we shot each other with those acorns and slingshots. You talk painful.
I'm sitting here thinking, what an example we set for younger generation. No wonder they're eating Tide Pods.
Not a good idea, kids. Don't try that at home. Do not eat Tide Pods. Those are the things your mom and dad are washing the clothes with. Don't eat.
They look dang good though.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why our kids eat Tide Pods is because when we were growing up, we used to play games where freaking we used to just freaking punch each other in the freaking nuts as hard as we could all the time in school.
Oh, Lordy. Parker Pursuit says, I showed my granddaughter how to roll down a hill in a tire. She threw up.
Oh, you didn't do it right if you didn't throw up.
Threw up. Got my butt chewed out, he said. Poor old Jerry. You go, Jerry. You just keep teaching them how to roll down the hill, brother.
By the way,
go ahead, man.
202 is trying to come in. However, if anybody else is, you don't have to be out fishing. Right up at the top of the chat, the link is pinned if you want to come up and join the chat fun. If you want to play Remember When with us.
You want to play Remember When?
You come in. He's teaching you bad things. And the crickets are going now. There's Josh Thompson out there. What's up, Josh? From Thompson's Outdoors, more 3 miles east of Watch Bar Dam. Seriously, Josh, great family. I know Jody and James goes and supports their shop there, and they're awesome people. So if you are heading down to Watts Bar, give them a check. You can find them on Facebook too. Thompson's Outdoor and More.
Who was a master of the little paddle with the rubber band with the little ball and the little rubber ball in the end? I could freaking, dude, I could hit that thing.
Paddle ball.
We got you 202, but now I think you're froze again. We'll get you in here.
I remember when our mailman.
There we go.
We used to, every time our mailman would come, freaking, we knew who this guy was. And every day he'd freaking, when he stopped there, he'd always have bubble gum with him. But if they were the little rolled, bubble gum, it looked like cigarettes. Yeah. And when you blowed on them, the little white sugar powder would come out like you're smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, I remember those.
Jody says, did you ones play King of the Hill where you try to fight and knock everyone down the hill and you staying on top of the hill?
Yeah. Oh yeah, everybody did that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty good at King of the Hill. I gotta say that. Most of the time because nobody wanted my big ass falling on them rolling down the hill. But
remember we played Red Rover?
Yes, Red Rover. Send your friend over or something like that, right? You had to go.
I dare. They had to try to break your arm. Run.
Yeah, break your arm. Pretty much that's what you had to try to do. Yeah.
you had to break your arm to break the loose, but yeah. I dare Stan to come over.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. All right, if you're sure. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Small water charters. Remember when Cracker Jack toys were actually fun? They were actual toys. They were soldiers, everything.
They had good stuff in there back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Now it's just a lame R sticker, he says.
Yeah.
We dumped the whole box of Cracker Jacks out just to dig the toy out of it.
71 awesome people out there.
There were 8 of us kids growing up. There were 8 of us kids growing up, and you would believe some of the fights over the toy in the cereal box.
Absolutely. Yet BB gun wars, dumb but fun. And somebody mentioned it before. I couldn't believe that it was only one. I was waiting for that to come out. The old lawn darts that actually had the metal point on it. And of course, what do? You sharpen those so it sticks in even better. And forget about that little plastic ring. You know, we were the target. So you stood there, and the object was for you to throw it at them. And if they moved, they lost. Oh man!
If you didn't move, you lost.
Yeah,
that was a no-win situation there.
Absolutely. Yeah, I didn't move.
Yeah, the winner walking around with a bunch of holes in his feet.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, the 2-pump rule on the BB guns and pellet guns. Yeah, right. That was the only time I broke the 2 rule. Oh yeah, the 1,000 bullets of the 22s were nothing. Yeah. Yeah, I remember you used to get those little Winchester X's, and it was like 40 cents a box of 50 or something like that.
Yeah. Bobcat 22 shells, yeah.
There you go, yes.
Yeah, it's either Bobcat or Wildcat. I can't remember. I think it's Wildcat.
The Wildcats, yep. Josh Thompson and gongs going off today. Just got back from church. We've had 1 gong so far today. And there's 2. I was good, small water chargers. I was good with the clacker balls. That sounds bad these days. Yeah. Not allowed to have a paddle ball. Things got broken. They definitely did. Solo Texan Adventures. What's up? What's up? Tim, that explains why your voice is octaves higher than everyone else as well. Just kidding. The ball. I think everybody out there has played that game before. Oh man. All right, somebody's got to catch a fish because I can't laugh anymore.
Hey, Stan, it's okay. We got buttons for that.
Even the laugh button made me laugh. Oh man. That's right. Thank you, Backlash. 69 people, 69 also amazing people watch it. Only 51 thumbs up. Make sure you smash that thumbs up, people. Thank you. That's right. The tattoos and the Cracker Jacks. Absolutely. The jarts. There you go. David B's out there. What's up, Dave B? Bows shoot the arrow up like on what was that? And Grown Ups, the Adam Sandler movie. Yeah.
Hey, Stan, check out my new light I put behind the drum kit. It's a little bit off because this is a GoPro. It's a big light, man.
Look at that.
My wife said I went to the wrong store and bought lights. She was like, "Hey, this looks awful." That's funny. But she was out here videoing me last night.
Oh yeah, catching all the intelligent stuff y'all were doing.
Oh sure, yeah. My wife says all men are 12 years old.
Absolutely, I'll say that all the time.
On a good day, she said most are 9.
David Smith said still has a BB in his hand from a cheater on that 2-pump rule. Lance, a cool guy. Lance's show is tonight. I keep messing up the time, but I think it's 7 p.m. Eastern time. When Jody was in 5th grade and recess, teacher and I would play knives and throw our knife and see how close we could get to each other's foot.
I still got a bad scar from that one.
Yeah.
I had a butcher knife that went through the top of my foot and went through my foot and stuck into the kitchen floor. I had to stand there until my brother ran and got my mom and dad to come pull it out. I was pinned to the floor.
Wow.
Hey, remind me to show you that scar at CatCon.
When Stan3 was younger, somehow I went to sit on the couch, or the couch or love seat, whatever, and I put my foot up. Now I can't even get my foot that high, but when I went to sit down, I put my foot up under my leg. Well, I guess there was a fork somehow stuck between the 2 cushions.
What?
So yeah, right through my foot. Oh man.
What the what?
I guess it could have been worse because if my foot didn't block it, it might have went somewhere else. That wouldn't have been so good, you know. So
Ooh.
yeah, it went right through the foot. There I am with the fork sticking through the foot.
Wow, that takes a lot of pressure to get a fork through your foot.
Oh, well, I just sat down on it, you know. Oh gosh.
Oh, I know.
Josh Thompson said he got the catch of the week on Jody's show Friday night. He pulled in a Coke can.
I remember. I saw that.
Boy, Danny, if that doesn't bring in, if that doesn't bring memories of all the stuff that you've caught.
Hey, Jody's in here. I need to clarify a story whether this is true or not. Jody, did you catch a easy bake oven one time? Yes or no on that one, Jody?
Oh, right. So so Josh, we'll give Josh, even though it happened on Jody's show Friday night, we're going to give Josh Thompson the honorary 0.22 points for such an awesome catch as a Coke can. So Josh Thompson out there in chat's got the 0.22. Remember, if you've got any two-stand swag out there, we can get you some 0.22s on the day. You can get on the board.
What's up, folks? My bad, y'all.
202,
Some
how's
reason
it
my
going?
earbud's not working.
Oh, you're good, man. Catch a fish. We need a fish.
Yeah, this way all
Y'all
home
doing
people can
today?
stop talking.
Let's catch fish, 202. Let's roll. See, Jody said no, but I caught one on fire one time before, JT. Oh my God! Of course you did. Wow.
Lance had a little typo, but we'll go with this one first. And right after Wide World of Sports showed Evil Make a Jump, all the kids would be building ramps in the street. Absolutely. And what about Wide World of Sports, where that guy crashed every week skiing?
Yeah.
Well, Lance McCool guy, this just makes it even funnier. When I was in high school, my buddy booped me with a pellet gun when we were in the air rifle team. Says to shoot him with a pellet gun. Small Water Charter said that typo just made that story even funnier.
Lord have
All right,
mercy.
JG. I'm gonna bring back a memory for you. I guarantee it.
All right.
Remember cutting Stretch Armstrong open to see what was inside of him?
Oh yeah, I had two of those things. Man. And I think we ended up just stretching it so much that one of the arms popped off. It just broke off. And then that little gel stuff went everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And you know, the other thing I had a lot of problems with was silly putty. I'd get silly putty in my hair. My mom would have to cut that out with the scissors all the time. Oh, you remember you take silly putty and you know you and put it on the comics and press down on it, and you could get the ink would come off on the silly putty, and you would have your little comic picture on the silly putty.
Oh man.
That's right, kids. We had to make up our own stuff.
That's it.
Did it make it a little bit more tasty for you, JG?
I didn't eat the silly putty too.
That's right.
I don't know,
we got
y'all
nothing to copy comics with.
Y'all did a lot of trial and error for us, man. I appreciate y'all generation.
And there is the score update right now.
Hey, we're the last generation out here working.
Yeah.
Hey, kids would not be allowed to play with the toys we had back in the day. Sharp points, toxic materials.
Yeah, right.
Choke hazard.
I mean, even my generation, for my birthday, for my like 14th birthday, I took a trip to the Chinatown to the ninja store to get real swords, authentic ninja stars.
Oh
yeah. What my uncle was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking. But nobody got hurt. Nobody got a finger chopped off. You know, it was just good fun.
Lead-based is the best.
Yeah, that's right. None of us lost any digits or anything. That was
right. Oh. Hey, you got me for a second there, Stan. I was about to say, I ain't mean to bring up a sore subject.
You had the hot plate where you could make those little plastic shrink-a-dink things and the little different creatures. You poured into that plastic mold. That's right.
Yeah, that's a choking hazard.
Pontoon Jody said, I got my daughter a cotton candy machine for Christmas, and I caught it on fire. And she told me I ruined Christmas. Come on, Jody.
I actually got a wood burning set for Christmas one year when I was a kid. I burnt the piss out of myself with that thing so many times. That thing was basically like a soldering iron, and you give it to a kid.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and how many times, how many kids left that thing, didn't unplug it, and that thing's still hot and it falls off on the carpet and got a hole in the carpet, and they're like, you get in big trouble for that. Who here ate paste in school?
Hey, Stan, check your mic volume settings on your StreamYard and see if those are back to like 75%. Did you move those back?
Yeah. Let me just double check to make sure it's still there.
Yeah, we had that rubber glue. Remember that stuff that had in school? The kids would sniff it until they passed out.
Oh yeah, that was the thermo. That was thermo something. That's what we put model cars together with.
Yeah, they were sniffing that glue until they pass out.
Oh yeah. Now here's you a dumb one, and don't try this. Here's the deal. We used to like choke each other until we passed out. Wrap your arm around your throat and make the person hold their breath, and then they'd pass out, and you just lay them down. Wow, what the heck were we thinking?
And the Indian rub burn
stuff I was talking about.
Remember the Indian rub burn? Did you put on somebody's wrist?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mercy. Who remembers Mercy?
Yeah. You take the person's arm and twist the skin in opposite directions.
Yeah, until it made a blister.
Yeah. Man, we were living large, weren't we, Danny?
That's
right. I'm telling you, man. Hey, that's how you grew up tough, though. Everybody's too sensitive nowadays.
Gosh,
everything we did was with the explicit intention of knocking somebody out.
Yeah.
Well,
I wonder how many concussions I had as a kid.
But you didn't know it was called a concussion, though. It was just.
There were no.
Rub some sand on it. You'll be all right.
There was no such thing as TBIs or anything like that growing up.
Yeah. Man, we were talking about the wrist rocket thing before. I remember we were playing. We thought we were going to play a joke on my one friend. So my one friend is waiting like over behind this doorway, and the plan was that I was going to get my other friend to chase me, and then when I passed, he was going to get shot. Well, long story short, we kind of switched positions somehow, and I was the one that got the nut in the nuts. So that was fun.
What the what?
How many times will we be playing tag or chasing each other and forget about the clothesline? And get completely decapitated.
Well, considering that I was 6 foot tall by the time I was 12, that happened to me more than on one occasion.
Now I know how to take you down, Stan.
That's it. High and low, and you got me.
Yeah, Small Water Charter said that his older brother got a chemistry set one time. He said, I believe it had lead and asbestos in it. And I said, well, you're probably right about that.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
You could have had some plutonium in there. You never know.
Poor old Austin. He's bored with us old people. He was like, someone please catch a fish.
Somebody please catch a fish.
Well, he was a kid, he was a kid in the, 2000s, 90s. So that was, he's a 90s kid. So he didn't have a lot of this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
No, we had some of it, though. We got some of it. Just a hint of it. No, because I remember making a go-kart. Like, we made a go-kart with a dolly, the stand-up dolly. Then we took the bottom one with the 4 wheels, put it down. It was no steering, just straight down the street, and whatever happens, happens.
No steering, that's right.
So back in the day, before there was a bunch of thrift stores, we used to go dumpster diving on Sundays to go find big wheel three big wheels. So we would go dumpster diving and see if we could find those wheels. Like people would throw their big wheels away all the time, and we'd make all kind of carts. And I think we even made a beach cart out of some wheels one time. We go camping and we made our own beach cart. Now Danny Stone's got that highfalutin beach cart, you know.
Oh yeah.
Danny, did you ever get some tires for that thing? They're only $200 a piece. I don't know why you didn't buy you some chrome rims.
Man, the cart's just over $300, but you go buy the balloon tires for it, and that's another $380. I'm like, I could buy another cart instead of buying tires, you know.
What's the deal with that?
Jody said, I used to be so mean. Now I'm just an angel. There's Roger.
That's the best thing I've heard all day.
Muskrat, so far, Stan3 has got 2 5s and a 4.
Fish on.
Well, I think he's at 14.
Oh, I heard a fish on.
Oh, 202. Woo! Look at that bend.
Oh.
202 is saving the day. Man, that is a beautiful view, and that's a nice bridge, boy.
And we still got many decades to talk about. We're not even out of the early 70s yet.
No doubt.
Hey, we just take the show on into the end of the year.
Oh man.
No, the 80s, we just had so much hair product that we were all flammable.
Yeah.
Small Water Charter said that he's short and slow, so he just ran under the clothesline.
Got an 8.5.
All right. Good.
He's
right up in there. There's Stampy out there. Dale Hayslip, how's it going? Got clothesline riding a horse when he was younger.
Oh,
that'll get you for sure.
And I tell you what, I had 2 horses. I had a quarter horse and I had an Arabian barrel racer. And I'm telling you what's the truth, that barrel racer, you get on her and she would run you through the woods like no tomorrow. You'd have to lay down on her neck to keep from, she's trying to knock you off. It was crazy. You along for the ride on that deal. Check out 202 with his pro, making it look easy.
Look at him tearing it up today.
That boy's got it made.
Let's see.
What is that pile of stuff sitting there behind that gate where he's at?
Hold on a second, JG. We got somebody new that we're gonna add in.
Oh, look at there.
How's it going, Ray Fishhead? Welcome. I see the poles behind you there. How you doing?
What's going on, guys?
How are you, sir?
Doing great.
Good.
You guys catching them up?
Yeah.
Whoa. Well, we're having a good time talking about the early 70s. So
look like you're in a good fishing spot.
We're at the Ocklawahnee River in North Florida.
North Florida.
All right. Well, welcome in. Thanks for coming up.
Florida. Is it cold?
Yeah, it's like.
Hey, what about them? What about the Florida Gators yesterday? Huh?
Florida Gators. Hey, Ray, are you a Florida Gator fan?
We're Seminole fans in this area.
Oh.
Yeah, remember Florida's long, so each section's got its own.
Yeah, you can go down there where John is, Lake Okeechobee.
Yeah, all Gators down there. Up here, it's all Seminoles.
Seminoles.
You go from this to this, so it's the same. You know? So welcome. So what are we fishing for today, Ray?
Probably channel catfish if we can get them to bite. We were actually about to go live, and then I saw y'all were live, so I figured I'd just jump in for a little bit.
Oh, man, appreciate you coming up. That's the show, man.
Yep, we do STANday every Sunday morning, 9 to noon.
Awesome.
Just basically out here fishing with our friends. You get a point per pound for any catfish or carp that are caught. And at noon, whoever's got the most points is declared the winner, gets an attaboy. There you go. And
yeah, and we'll do a stand jig for you.
Sweet.
Oh, here we go. Fishing and Cooking with Mike Chavez became a YouTube member.
Oh, you know what that means, Stan.
I do.
All right, here we go. Thank you, Mike Chavez. Appreciate you, brother. Woo!
That's right, Mike. Thank you. Appreciate you being out there. I know you've watched for a long time, and thank you.
I tell you what, now this is
appreciate that.
This is some prime time entertainment right here.
What did we get? 202?
4-4 in the nose.
Hey,
4-4. All right.
Did you throw it back yet? 202?
Yeah, I'm about to throw it back now.
Yeah, let me see.
I like throwing my bait back first because I tend to double up at this spot.
Check it out. Oh yeah, man.
So thank you, Mike. Beautiful, good catch.
Awesome. Uh-oh. I gotta work on your release 202. And I got on you about that one time.
It's a fall drop, but he good.
Uh-huh.
I want to see one. This one, man. I got to fish off this ledge right here.
How far down is that?
That's about 15 feet.
Wow, that's a long way down.
But the water's about 17, goes out to about 30 in the middle.
Nice.
Nice little drop.
Do you get a lot of boat traffic in there?
Not too much, nah. Not too much. A lot of rowers, but not a lot of boats.
So it doesn't get tangled.
And are you in Washington?
Yeah, this is Georgetown, the Georgetown side.
Okay.
72 awesome people watching. Apparently, we got something to play for James there, JG, because apparently he dropped his Patriot rod and Abu catfish reel in the water last night, 62 foot deep.
Yeah. Oh man, that is awful. I don't have like the clip for the losing horns because it's copyrighted.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But
there you go.
I'll come up with something for that.
Fishin Fever is saying that's a -0.22 for the Michael Jordan release.
Yeah, I've talked to 202 about that. It is hard to release a fish safely when he's 15 foot to the water.
Yeah.
But we love 202, man. He comes up a lot on Sundays. He was in here a lot, good bit in December.
Saves the day.
And I just can't. I'll tell you what, guys. If it weren't for you, Timmy, and you guys out here fishing, and Stan wouldn't have a show. But for you guys to come out and take your time and enjoy your Sunday fishing with Stan, I just
JG, I can still have a show, but I'd be just sitting here talking to myself, so it wouldn't be quite the same thing.
I guess
I'd almost disagree, JG, because we can do 2 or 3 hours just talking about stupid stuff,
Yeah, we could go on.
Example.
We could definitely have a round table.
But and I see a younger one out there with fish head right now. Steve Ransome saying Fish Head Video has a bunch of videos out fishing with his kids, and that's what we're all about. So great to have you in.
Yeah, Dylan's out here with me.
Hey, Steve's in here. Steve, did you see Stan's drumstick?
Welcome to the show, Dylan. Welcome to the show.
He says, "Welcome to the show,
Steve." Oh yeah, Stan's gonna get some drumsticks for his new cowbell. You see,
got some drumsticks coming, so I can actually play the cowbell and not just shake it.
Yeah, it's got.
Beautiful.
Come on, camera. Here it goes.
Stan, you could actually probably do a show and call it "Remember When," and pick a subject, and people can come up on panel and tell their version of something about that.
That's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that if Bugman doesn't do a Friday morning and we need a fill-in. I'll do it on a Friday morning whenever there's a fill-in needed. Jody says James is asleep and she's bored. So punishment for not taking her fishing on stand day is she's going to make him breakfast in bed.
You know, I think James was going to. They were out kind of late last night. I hung out with him for a little while. He didn't catch anything. He said it was. He'd been fishing a stretch there, the creek that he'd been catching, 20s, 30s, 40s for about the last week, and he was out there last night. And he didn't catch nothing.
Oh yeah, I did see him on last night. It didn't look like he was catching anything. Yeah.
And let's see.
This section of river that I'm fishing, man, it's been dead here for weeks. I mean, we're lucky to get a bite.
Gotta wait for
I got winter blues on the 20th. I'm gonna have to jump in the truck and do some traveling.
I don't know, Danny. Where do you think they go this time of year? I mean, you've been doing this for so many years. Where have you had good luck? I'm assuming where you would think they would be.
Well, I mean, this time last year, this spot was it was a hot spot, but the water was about 20 foot deeper then. I mean, we just can't. I got a little bit of a rise on the water right now, but apparently it's still not enough to get them active and get them going.
Get them going. Get them going.
What you need? Some tannerite. See.
Yep.
Roger Muskrat Ventures in the house. Hey, Roger, how are you, sir? You guys are on a fishing adventure yesterday. I came in for a little while and said hello to Roger and Zach. They were out there fishing yesterday. They were catching a few. Good looking setup on that Sea Arc that Zach owns. I mean, that white 200 horsepower on the back of that boat just screams, "Take me fishing."
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Roger, that is Dylan that's out fishing with Ray.
Oh Lord! Jody said, "It's my fault we didn't catch. We didn't have a bite last night. I chummed the water with that dressing I made."
There you go, my friend. And
hey, young
old
man,
are you, Dylan?
How are you, young man?
Good.
Awesome, brother. Looks like y'all are in a good fishing spot right there.
Yeah.
You know what I like about that spot? You can just sit there all day and just listen to nature and reel in fish.
Mm-hmm.
So what's Dylan? What's your favorite fish to go after?
Crappie.
I like the crab.
Good choice.
Yeah.
I think.
Good choice.
Do you know
one of the best eating fish in the world? I think.
Dylan, do you know who John with Small Water Charters is down there in Florida? Do you know him?
No.
We watch him a little bit.
Yeah, he's a crappie catching machine, son. Him and his wife, Leah, they're both guide captains down there on Lake Okeechobee.
Okeechobee.
We do a lot of crappie fishing, mostly bass fishing.
Yeah,
we're actually novices at the Catfish game right now.
Oh, okay.
We're starting to get into it.
Well,
nice.
You're in the right place then. You're in
the right place.
Welcome, welcome.
Stan will even teach you how to catch a sturgeon if you want to talk about it.
If somebody could do me a favor and drop what's the actual name of your channel, Ray?
Fish Head Videos.
Fish Head Videos. That's what I thought.
Nice.
If somebody could drop his channel link out there. Everybody else's link is out in the description. So everybody that comes up on a regular basis, I try to keep them out in the description. But if somebody could drop Fish Head Videos link, that'd be great.
Fish Head.
Appreciate it.
And I'll go ahead.
I'll
hit you up with a sub there, Ray. I'll check you out, brother.
I'm pretty sure I'm already. Oh.
Yeah, I popped in on his live. Was it last week or week before, or whatever? And he was 3 subs away from 1,000. And I told him, I said, "Man, I know some people. We can get that easy."
Yeah, we did. As soon as you said that, we got like 5 subs in 5 minutes.
I said, 3 is easy, man. We can get that for you in a couple minutes.
What's up, Mike? Thank you, Roger. There it is. There's Fish Head Videos link.
Yeah, Steve put that in there for us.
Appreciate it.
We
Yes, sir.
we love
Have you, man?
super big on the kids getting out there fishing, and there's nothing. If
Yeah,
you're
you got
into
to tell them
fishing,
about
there's nothing more
muskrats.
important you can do is bring the young ones out there with you.
Got to tell them about muskrats kids tournaments he has every year.
That's right.
Yeah, Dylan can get in on those. I think he had
You want to get in on the tournament?
cancel
Talking to you.
Muskrat. You have to subscribe. Are you subscribed to Muskrat Adventures channel, Ray?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'll look it up.
You need to check that.
You need to.
Definitely.
And he does a lot of stuff
he
with
does.
kids.
He does 2 of those a year, and he had to cancel the second one because his mother was in the hospital. But the first one this year, my granddaughter Coda won first place in her age bracket on it.
That's right. That's why Coda, one of the nominees for Youth Angler of the Year, right?
Yep. And she was on Austin's Fever Believer Bash when she caught her 39-pound PB blue.
Mm-hmm. That was the famous Black Betty handle breaking day.
Yeah, that's something else for Dylan too. Is to check out Palmetto Cats and the Whisker Awards. Maybe maybe Dylan can get in on the youth angler stuff next year or this year.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yeah. Ray, we have a lot of good stuff going on here in this catfish community for kids. You come hang out with us, and then if you need any help rig wise or anything comes up, about catfishing, or you need to ask the question, ask us, man. We'll help you out, whatever you need.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is actually.
Go ahead.
This is actually like our third time.
Go ahead.
Nice.
Maybe fourth time.
Oh man, you start catching catfish, you're going to be hooked.
That's what I hear, and I've been watching a lot of catfishing videos. Everybody's live streams. We watch like Skipjack Cindy all the time and stuff.
Yeah.
And they always catch monster catfish, and we're like, oh, we can do that. We can do that.
Captain Morgan out there, how's it going?
Hey,
I don't know much about Florida catfish. I don't know what y'all have down there. Mostly channel cats, I think.
Freaking hardheads. I hate those things.
Yeah, most of the smaller waters you've got. There is some blues. There are some spots of blues down there, I believe, and I know there's some flatheads in some of the waters.
Yeah.
We got my fellow Virginia brother out there, Mike Stokes. How's it going?
Hey, Mike, how are you, sir?
Yeah, every time I fish the Gulf down there, those hardhead catfish, they're like a plague, and you don't want those.
Yeah, we were out there yesterday. We did a live stream down at the Gulf and actually got skunked. But normally when we go out there, it's catfish after catfish after catfish.
I didn't get some.
Yeah, they hate them down there, except for the gap top. The gap top.
You got skunked.
Yeah, they can get pretty big.
Time to cook brunch, steak and eggs. All right. Hope you enjoy that.
Yeah, that sounds good, doesn't it?
77 awesome people out there. Thank y'all for coming in. Fishing Cooking with Mike Chavez. Thank you. I thought you were you've been a channel member for a long time. But sometimes they cancel and stuff. Looks like Stan3 is set back up, but the Mike Chavez story. Like he was the first one. Mike Chavez fishes the James River, Chickahominy, our area down here, and without him, we might not even be out here doing this. He was the first one that we even realized, because of him, watching his videos how many years ago, that there was even these fish here in these rivers. We had no idea because we moved down from New York, upstate New York, and up there it was bass and trout and crappie and perch and pickerel and pike, and we had some small channel cats and some bullheads, but man, we saw him catching those monster fish, and we said, we got to do this. And now here we are.
Fish on.
Fish on 202.
Fish on.
Go.
Let's see what's. morning. It's almost 11:30.
Yeah.
Got the
I know.
35-minute warning.
Man, we've had a good.
This flew by today.
So far, you got
No, good job.
Stan3 still in the lead with 14 pounds. Timmy in second with 8.4 or 8.6. 202 is at 4.4. With the minus 0.22 for the Michael Jordan basketball release. You got Josh Thompson for the 0.22 for catching the Coke can. Danny Stone's got the 0.22 for that barge that he caught yesterday.
I heard about that barge situation on someone else's live stream last night.
Isn't that nuts? Like, that's just crazy.
Yeah, he just rammed right into the shore, right there where I was sitting.
Doesn't he know who you are? Like, what is the matter with him?
I don't know.
Doesn't he know?
Whose
river that is?
Man.
Pretty cold.
Yeah, and I saw that Mike. I saw that you were putting out applications for Fisher Partners. Going to try to get the boat going again. I know a couple people. I might know 2 people that would be accept that position gladly. There it is. There's the score. There's Don R out there. Good morning, Don.
Just let me know when you want to go, Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell Mike to bring that boat up to. I'll meet him at DC.
Yeah, there you go.
And we'll hit the Potomac.
Yeah, I don't think Mike would have too much problem finding somebody that would want to fish with him.
Yeah, the score. We got Stan3 at 14 pounds, 202, 4.4. Timmy, 8.6, and Josh at 0.22. And I'm going to give Fishhead, Ray, and Dylan 0.22 for coming up. We're awful glad to have you.
That's awesome.
Good call, JG. Good call.
Yeah. Hey, Rhonda, add Ray and Dylan in there for 0.22, please. Woohoo! That's right. You rock, brother.
Something keeps hitting this first rod over here.
Yeah.
It's just like popping it, but not taking it down.
Tap, tap, tap. Yeah, that's a channel cat.
Channel cat for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you using circle hooks, Ray?
Either that
I
or
am.
bait fish.
Okay. What size? What alt are they?
4.0.
Yeah, that's your size. Small channel. What you using for bait?
I was watching someone's video the other day, and they said that they soaked chicken breasts in a tub of chicken livers for 2 days and then cut up the breasts and used them.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing right now.
Oh, good, man.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that.
Danny Stone will love you forever. He fishes with chicken all the time.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Quit telling that lie. I hate chicken.
Come on, Danny. Come over to the dark side, bro.
No.
Come to that.
Yeah, that's a great bait for chicken livers. That's a great bait for channel cats. They tend to that protein profile, that amino acid profile. They tend to love that.
Hey, that's another thing too. If you want to do the chicken livers, you can go to the dollar store and get a pack of pantyhose, and you cut those pantyhose up and twist those livers up. Pantyhose, they'll stay on the hook a lot better.
We've got the livers too. We might try that.
So they make a they make a mesh that you
it's
can.
like a surgical mesh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The difference with
It's
that is
great for chicken livers.
Some states now have actually banned, believe it or not, some states have actually banned the pantyhose thing.
Yeah.
Because it's made with a synthetic fiber.
Yep.
What you doing, 3? You got a fish on it? What you doing?
the mesh that you can buy for those chicken livers, it's actually biodegradable. It's made specifically
Yep.
for that.
Hey Ray,
You
you
get
can
like
go over to. We've got several companies that are that these guys are pro staff members for. So Stan's pro staff with FOA Customs and Gear. Great place to get your catfish tackle from. Use Stan's code.
Who
Get
stands 10?
that's FOA Customs and Gear.com. Also, Danny Stone's pro staff for River Cat Tackle. And John over there, he can hook you up with some great gear. Danny, I think Danny's is DSO10 is his code maybe. Danny has a code, so when you go to checkout, you use those codes, and that'll at least help you with some shipping or something like. But I don't think River Cat Tackle charges shipping. Danny can help.
We do not charge shipping. River Cat's Tackle does not charge shipping, but you can get 10% off with DSO10 on whatever you buy.
Yeah, he's got. Hey, I'll show you something, Ray. I'll get this pulled up on my iPad. They got a really cool flag too, man. Let me get the flag pulled up.
And speaking of FOA, there's Freddie right there. FOA Customs and Gear. Hey, everybody.
Freddie.
Really busy.
We love our Freddie.
Yeah, my granddaughter Coda, she's a huge FOA gear fan. She's Freddie sent her a huge tackle pack. I'm not even allowed to touch it.
Oh no.
Yeah, Coda loves FOA.
Hey, hey Ray, check out this flag for River Cat's Tackle. Stan, you make that big?
Oh, that's awesome.
Is it not?
Yeah, that looks great.
Boom, boom, bam.
Yeah, we were talking about the chicken livers and stuff like that. And Stan, do you remember there was I think it was an Iron Cats tournament, like a Walmart challenge thing. There was some guy on there that was putting stink bait in cut his piece of a sock off or something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It was a handkerchief. It was a handkerchief.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, I can't think of them.
Yeah,
I do that kind of, but I use stockings. Stockings is a good thing to use when you're doing that chicken livers.
Yeah,
that was a tough tournament too, man. The bite was really bad. The guy that won it, it was the shortest Iron Cats tournament they ever had. Because in the first round there was only one person that caught a fish, and his rod got pulled in the water, and he had to cast out there and get it back. And that guy won the tournament. I can't remember who that guy was. Stan, do you remember that guy's name?
What was that guy's name?
I'm trying to come up with it, man. I'm trying to come up with it. You know, it should be right there on the tip of my tongue, like I talk with him every week. No, that was a well-deserved win there, Danny. You were the only one to even get a bite that day, I think. Get alone catch a fish. So.
Yeah, poor Stan.
34-pound blue.
Yeah, poor Stan.
34-pound blue, I think it was.
Yeah, but, poor Stan's turning down the undisclosed location.
Yeah, right. Kevin had me up on full screen and was talking to me about different techniques about putting the Walmart bait on. And when I turned around and looked, Black Betty was gone. I looked out there and she was going down the river real fast, and I just hooked her and reeled her in and won the tournament with that fish. Yeah, Kevin had to mute me. He was afraid I was going to start cussing, and I looked up and seen him in the river.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
And by the way, Josh, it's not a secret location. You're going to be in an undisclosed location. That's
undisclosed.
It's a little different. It's a little different.
Here we go, Stan. We got FOA Customs and Gear pulled up.
By the way, FOA Customs and Gear nominated for Golden Whiskers. 5 different Golden Whiskers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, man, he's got like a list of them.
He's got a one of them is going to be tough. I think he's definitely deserves it. He's in it with Uncle Lou and then Mad Cat. So that's going to be a tough one. So if you haven't voted on the Golden Whiskers yet, go out there, show Freddie some support in that one.
Now, I think correct me on this, I may be wrong, but I think the record for most wins in the Gold Whiskers was last year by Chris and Telly. I think they won 7.
Yeah, it was hot.
6 or 7, something like that. Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty sure they won 7. They got 7 awards that day.
Freddie's got so much gear on his website that my fingers tired from scrolling.
That's right, and there's more coming. I don't know if I should say that or not, but I'm sure everybody knows that by now.
Yeah, but you guys better jump on it and order all your FOA gear now, because he is packing everything up and taking it to CatCon. So if you want it now, you better get on it.
Those were
you better come to Louisville, Kentucky and grab some stuff.
You saw on the top there, that was the S3. That was the S3 hand-tied rigs there. Did that say sold out in red underneath them?
Oh, wait a minute.
Right there.
It's low stock.
Low stock, it says?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
He's got mini saber lights.
Well, we will have a River Cats tackle booth set up at CatCon too. So you can go by and check out the River Cats tackle. You can go by and check out all the FOA gear. If you can't find good quality gear at CatCon, you're not looking. I mean, you got some blinders on or something.
Absolutely.
Oh, don't forget, you can get little money off for your CatCon. You talk about that, Stan?
That's true too. If you're gonna go to CatCon, you haven't got your tickets yet, I recommend you get them ahead of time. They get you into the show an hour earlier, and Danny will confirm this with you. You don't want to wait in the line because you're gonna meet.
Nope. You know what? We say that, Stan, but me and you, the first year that we met, we had a pretty good time. We caused quite an uproar in that line waiting out there.
Absolutely. You notice, though, Danny, after that year is when they started doing those other tickets to let people in ahead of time. I'm just saying, I don't know if...
Yeah, there was quite a commotion in the line, and they had to come out there and figure out what's going on. So it's Stan and Danny out there stirring up crap.
That's right. And then you threw Chad in there, and it was just forget it. So but they have the VIP passes to get you in an hour early. You get your name on it, so it's a custom keepsake on top of it, and you can use code 2STANS and it'll save you 10% on the tickets at catfishconference.com. And that's February 24th and 25th. Or 23rd,
23rd, 24th, 23rd, and 24th.
There you go. Thank you. Got so many dates rolling around in here. I can't keep them straight.
Well, for 2 years in a row, it was the 24th or 25th, but this year's the 23rd and 24th.
There you go. Thank you, Danny.
Catfish Dog in the house. Hey, Tim. Mr. Jeff Bill in the house. I didn't get to watch Jeff last night, but I'm going to go watch that sometime today. He had...
What, Jeff Bill show?
Yeah, he had... What's Daryl's new channel name now, Stan?
Fathead TV.
I think he said it was Trophy Honda Seekers. I think that's what it is.
We got you 202.
Yeah, I watched that whole thing, and it was the first time I ever watched the whole show and didn't chat at all. I just let Daryl. I wasn't going to go in there. I let Daryl have his moment because he was on a roll, buddy.
We love our Daryl.
202 getting a bite. There's Fishing with Steve Mosley saying he doesn't know if he's going to make it there this year. Fishing Cooking with Mike Chavez says, looks like we won't make it. That drive would be too much for Ma.
Hey, I understand.
Yeah, there's quite a few people that are dropping out this year, but you know what? For everyone that dropped out, we got about 4 of them that are coming that have never been. Real-time catfishing, John Parker. Unfortunately, I was really looking forward to seeing him again. I don't think he's going to make it.
Oh, hold on a second. So you got your looks like Stan3 putting out some planer boards.
And Lance McCouguy will be there this year, the first cat con he's ever made. So everybody gets a chance to meet Lance in person.
And I'm definitely looking forward to. You were talking about the River Cats tackle booth. Going to have speaking of River Cats tackle, they're going to have all their tackle there. But Ancient Mariner, you're going to have Captain Spiro there.
Yes, we will have Captain Spiro at the booth.
So that's awesome. Get to talk with the man that's actually making the rods and reels.
Yeah, absolutely. If anybody has any questions about the reels or the rods, either one, go by and see Captain Spiro, man, and he'll hook you up and he'll tell you anything you want to know.
That's right. Undisclosed secret location.
Y'all want to see something crazy?
Absolutely.
Check out this reel. My wife's grandfather gave Dylan this reel, and we've been using it lately. Look at this thing.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
That's
you want to know what?
That's a work of art, brother. That's a work of art.
I got that same reel for my birthday like 40 years ago. That's awesome.
They don't make reels like that anymore. That thing will last for years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like 60 years old and it still works like it's perfect.
That's awesome.
Josh Thompson said he's going to get down rod holders very soon for bank fishing. Congratulations on that, Josh. And Stan got the Josh Thompson bait shop.
I think he's back there. I'm not sure. I think he's back.
All right.
How do you do that roll there, Stan, with Josh bait shop?
Oh, with Thompson's Outdoors and More?
Yeah, go for it.
Well, they are 3 miles east of Watts Lake. Down off the Tennessee. You're going to go down there. Speaking of, you know how we love taking the kids fishing. He's saying he's going to have his granddaughter Shelby out there with him. So check them out. 3 miles east of Watts Bar.
Yeah, they do not keep the bologna in the same cooler with the bait fish. River Cat back in the house. We just had your flag up there. I'll put that back up.
Those rod holders that Double Hook Angling is making, Dave Leben.
I've seen those in a bunch of videos lately.
Dude, I got to check one out. Last Sunday, we were all at Baldwin, Lake Baldwin in Illinois. Avid let me use one of those. Man, I'll tell you what, the design he came up with, where you got like 3 or 4 different positions on that bank, that rod holder, that you can set your rod up, it is one of the coolest designs I've ever seen.
You're right there, man. It's one of those spots where I get 100 hits, be running back and forth the rods, but only catch about 7 fish. But literally, the rods be ding, 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 ding.
202 might get him some help.
That's what our rods have been doing. They're dancing around.
Well, count your blessings. Mine are just sitting there like a bunch of sticks stuck in the mud.
I got a problem with watching the rods dance though, because I'm generally a bass fisherman. So as soon as I feel action, I want to set the hook.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that is one of the hardest things to switch over. Waiting for that takedown. Speaking of Chad, there he is. Fields to waters out there.
Yep, there goes the show.
Yeah, we got
There goes
the Winter Blues tournament coming up in the next couple weekends.
That's right. That's right.
3-day event. About three days on that.
3 days on that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is part of the live tournament fishing league. And all the people that are in the lead are fishing it. So could be some interesting things happening. I know we'll be out there.
I guarantee you, I'm fishing the Winter Blues on the 20th. I will be traveling up into Parker's area to fish there.
And there is Rhonda reminding us of the 15-minute warning. There's the score update. Stan3 with 14 pounds. Can he pull out the victory on the first STANday of 2024? 202 is got 4.4. Timmy's 8.6. Josh has got 0.22. Fishhead's got 0.22. Danny's got 0.22. And we know that LG's out there with his coffee mug.
Somewhere.
Probably the 13th, because I think that's the same day that Dustin was supposed to fish.
Yeah, I got to look it up again. I already forgot what day I'm fishing.
Uncle Jeep says, "Come on, Danny, show these people what a furry can do to the Mississippi River." Danny is currently sporting his honey badger attire today while fishing for gar with chicken as bait. What the what?
You got it.
Hey, Jeep, you do know Danny's going to CatCon, right? Danny has to keep telling people that. You know I'm coming to CatCon.
Well, here we go. Here we go. Boom, boom, bam. What's up, Freddie? Oh, look at there.
Woo, slamming the dude. Do the dude.
I've got to come up with one for that, too. But.
Good morning. Oh.
Have your people called my people?
That's right. That's right.
I figured I'd jump in real quick. I've been really busy this morning and past weeks, but figured I'd jump in and say hey.
Hey, Freddie, I've got possibly a new product coming out for Freddie. I got inside info here. Stan, you'll show this one?
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. There you go, Pete.
The FOA Bacon Bandage.
We will have those with us at CatCon just in case Jeep drops his donut and needs a Band-Aid.
There's LG. He says, I'm here. All right, you can restart the show now.
But no, this morning, this is what we're doing. We're boxing up our line, our power line.
Yeah. I believe Freddie hit a home run with that 40-pound test purple line for Creole.
Yep. I
think that boy likes purple.
We got 30 and 40 all back there. Look, we actually cleaned up the office a little bit yesterday.
Man, that looks good, Freddie.
Where you can walk around now, so I can get to everything and finish up. Boxing those up, and we are making our pegs for our dragon boards. We'll be headed out Wednesday to go see Josh at the bar, bring a bunch of products to possibly get in our store. So we're excited about that.
Just so everybody knows, I muted everybody for a minute because we were getting a lot of background noise and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. So I just got everybody else muted just so we can. Uncle Jeep says, "What if I break my nose? Have to wear it across my face?"
Yeah.
So how have the planer boards been going there, Freddie? I know you've got the LR planer boards. If you want to tell everybody about those real quick.
Well, we've got our large, our medium, and our small sets. They've been doing okay online. You know, a lot of our online folks already have planer boards and just waiting on the ones they have to wear out before they get some new ones, which I understand. But I will say, locally here in the Carolinas, they have been a huge hit. I can't keep them in stock in my 4 stores. I'm supplying each store with 3 to 4 sets of each size basically every week. So
That's
it's hard
awesome.
to keep up with it. But we are in the process. Our goal is to bring about 25 sets of each size to CatCon if I can get that many made and not get rid of them before then. So again, like JG said earlier, end of the month, we are going to pretty much take all of our stock off the website until we get everything packed up and ready for CatCon and the CatCon. So if you do have something you're interested in, make sure you get it in before the end of the month. And the reason we do that was we want to make sure we have the inventory to take the CatCon. You know, not that people that can't go to CatCon, we don't want to serve those, but we want to make sure we have our inventory, have time to pack it up and get it all together and do it.
Absolutely. And you know, you're going there to get your product in front, whether they buy it there or not. You're going there to get it in front of the most people you can. And if you sell out there and people are there looking for it, you need them to have it in their hands. So, you know, a month from now when they say, "Man, I remember seeing those FOA hooks or those FOA rods or planer boards, whatever that line," even if they don't buy it at CatCon, they got to see it and put it in their hands. And a month from now, when they're looking for it, then they'll go back and order it. So you need to have that product there. Last year, 8,400 people through the door in 2 days. I got a feeling it's going to be even more this year.
Yeah, Freddie going to be packed up like Jed Clampett, man. He's going to be rattling going up to Kentucky. He's going to be like, "Hey, Jed, we got to move away from there."
Yeah, we're actually going to start working on the trailer next week. Well, this here probably tomorrow. We're going to clean it out from we still got a little bit of stuff in it from when we went to Tennessee to the expo, the stands and stuff. But we're going to empty everything out, redesign the inside of it a little bit, because after CatCon, we were actually going to start hitting up some of the local and some of the regional, you know, the Carolinas, Tennessee, possibly Virginia, some of the local tournaments on tournament days, and bring our trailer along to have products with us that people could buy at tournaments and stuff.
Yeah, Freddie got him a nice new to him truck too. Here,
little 2015.
Yeah, he got him a good truck to pull his trailer with. That's the way to roll, Freddie. I'm so proud of you, man. Hey, back when I met you, you was a nobody. No, I was just kidding. Boy, I tell you what, Freddie, a lot of stuff, man. He's got a lot of nominations out there. I don't know if Rhonda's still listening. She's probably doing multitasking, but maybe she can put the Whisker Awards link in the chat so that you guys can go out there and vote. You have till February 1st to place your votes. You do have to vote for everyone or every category. Please watch the videos, make good decisions. Don't just click on things if you don't know who they are. Freddie has about 5 nominations out there with FOA Customs and Gear. If I'll look here and see if I can find the link, and I'll put it in here. You guys go vote. And
there's somebody else I know with 5. I can't think who else. Oh, it could be 2 stands that have 5 nominations this year also. Would you? So that makes 10 for FOA right there, just with us. No, seriously, thank you. I was really, when Kevin was playing the nomination show this year, I got you.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Fish on.
Not bad. Oh.
That could take the lead. But when Kevin was playing the nomination show this year, I was hoping, you know, I was thinking, all right, Stan3's got a good shot at Angler of the Year, but I wasn't expecting the other nominations, and when they came in, that was just unbelievable.
He might be a teamer, y'all. He might be a teamer. I ain't look at him yet.
So we'll see. That's a pretty good bend in the rod there. Right now he is at 4.4, so he needs about a 10-pounder to take the lead.
Yep, I think altogether the FOA crew / pro staff, I think we've got 14 or 15 nominations.
You are coming in.
There you go. There you go. Put that.
I'm not coming. What is that beeping?
My hand hurt, y'all. My hand hurt. It's a little telescope. I ain't got no handle on it. Oh, man.
What you got?
I'm not trying to come up.
That's going to be good too. 202's got his pier net there with him, so he can get that thing up. It's about 15 foot down to the water where he's fishing.
Yeah, if you do a lot of bank fishing, docks, banks like that, it opens up a lot more spots having that net.
Hey, he's only got a couple more minutes, man. If he don't get it up there, but shut the cameras off.
Yeah, we're just joking around.
It's going to be a monster.
I can't tell how big he is. There's just a telescope on, so everything Bill has.
Thank you, dog.
He's digging. He's digging, though.
It might be a sturgeon.
Been informed that there will be a price change.
I see bubbles. I see bubbles. Whoa! It's the biggest, man. Oh, yeah. Hey, that's how you get at the finish line.
Steve Ransome saying
It's a
22-pound
big one.
turtle on the Ancient Mariner 6000. All right. David Oates, David Ogden, run his 3-minute warning.
202 out there making it look easy.
$72 awesome people watching. Thank you, everybody, for coming in.
We got 2 minutes left.
You like a sturgeon song. Like a sturgeon. Caught for the very first time.
Oh,
It's a Stan Sturgeon song right here.
Bringing it up.
go. May take the win here.
Oh, it looks big. Ow.
Boom, boom, bam. 75 off.
Nice.
202 all fired up.
That's
awesome.
a lead changer.
That's awesome, dude.
Time's up. Too late. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Well, thank everybody for coming.
it is 12 o'clock. Ding, ding.
All right. There it is. That's very good. That's right. That's right.
Big old blue cat.
Oh yeah.
I got him.
I believe that might be the perfect fish there. No,
Gonna be pretty
Hey,
close.
did I win?
a perfect
Did I win?
fish.
You gotta weigh it. You gotta weigh it. We don't know.
You gotta weigh it
I got to
first.
win. Oh.
Yeah, and you got to work on your release there so you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please put that one back in the basket and drop it down, please. Lower it down.
There you go. It does look like it's the winner chicken dinner, according to Dog.
Winner.
202.
Well,
Winner. Catfish dinner.
Let's go back over here. While 202 is getting that weight up. Nice, Jody saying, nice cat, 202.
Hey. All right, let's get a weight on him, y'all.
Heck yeah.
That right there.
Hey, Ray, you see this fish?
Yeah, that thing's a monster.
Oh,
While he's getting that weight up, Ray, thank you for coming up. Ray and Dylan, thanks for coming up today.
Thanks so much for having us. We're actually going to go. We're going to be going live here in a few minutes if anybody else wants to check it out.
yeah, man. Come over and check you out.
There we go.
All right, let's see, y'all. We got
How much does it weigh?
34. About 34. About 34.
Heck yeah.
I couldn't see it, but we'll take your word for it. It said 34.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a great fish.
Congratulations.
34 point something.
You the man.
Nice.
You the
We'll go
man.
34.5 on that one.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Hey, a 50-pounder, boy. I don't know if I'd have been able to hold that up. I'd have had to call the bystander to help.
We'd have to get Mac down there.
Woo!
All right. Well,
Man.
Ray, Dylan, thank you all for coming in today. We appreciate that. Danny, anything you want to add before we get out of here? I don't know if Danny's still there.
Yeah, we
Get the pictures real quick.
Anyway,
Guys later.
face his people, you know, talking.
Thank you, everybody.
just-
Thank you.
You're awesome, 202. That was great.
I can't see the screen to flip it around, so I'm just going to turn the
can
camera
see you.
around. Can you see me? All right. Well,
Yeah,
I've
we
actually
see
got a, I've got a live schedule to come on in about 10 minutes. But man, the bite is so bad here, and the wind is picking up really bad, and I'm just not feeling it today. So what I want everybody to do is I'm going to go on my channel and tell everybody to go watch Fish Head videos. Let's go watch him and help him out. I'm going to go ahead and cancel mine and head home and just relax the rest of the day.
I think
But,
you're getting it right.
Sometimes that's a great idea, Danny. Awesome.
You know, I can sit out here and watch these rods do absolutely nothing, or we can go support our new friend Fish Head. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to send everybody to him and just go ahead and head to the house for today, and I'll watch him on the way home.
Hey,
Appreciate
Ray.
Stan,
that.
as always, thanks for letting me hang out with you. I appreciate you, brother.
Hey,
And
Ray,
we'll
that's
see you
about
again real
80 more
soon.
subs for you.
Yeah, there you go. You never
Awesome.
know.
Danny ain't playing.
We're working on watch time.
Well,
Well,
that
I'm
should
gonna
get you
go.
some
I'm gonna
today.
go. I'm gonna go live just long enough that I'm going to announce to go to Fish Head Videos and check them out. And I'm gonna send anybody that's gonna come and see me over to you. How about that?
Appreciate that, Danny Stone.
And
Hey, save me from freezing to death too.
actually, Danny, I had, you know how I do on Friday nights where we do the send everybody right over to Jody's as the show ends. It automatically takes people there. Well, I saw you were going live right after my show today, so everybody that's in here is already automatically going to yours to hear you say, "Go over to Fish Head." So
Okay, I'll go
Yeah.
live for about 10 minutes, and I'm gonna send them over to you. How about that?
Awesome. I'll set mine up.
Danny.
Get it set up, and I'll do my short little live, send everybody to you, and then I'll tune into you on the drive home and enjoy that while I'm sitting in the heater of the truck instead of sitting out here freezing. Fair enough.
Appreciate you.
awesome job, Danny. Awesome. Timmy, anything
All
you'd
right,
like to add
guys.
before we get out of here?
No, just hey, that was congratulations 202. That was awesome freaking fish. And another awesome stand day, man. Thanks for everybody for coming in and watching. And we'll do it again next week.
Fun
Absolutely.
time.
Thank you
Yeah.
for another January first stand day of January. We fished it last year together, and
We
of course
did.
last year you had a little bit better first stand day in January.
It was
You
a little
ended up
bit better.
winning it. You ended up winning it last year with some nice fish. I think you were out with Aircraft One, right?
Yeah, I think that was the one. Yeah, we caught a
Yeah,
bunch of fish that day.
yeah, yeah. So, but thank you, Timmy. Appreciate you being such a big part of stand day. Thank you.
Hoorah.
Stan3, anything you want to add before we get out of here?
Drop.
It's 202. I'm gonna get out of here. The weather's getting a little rough. I got wind against current right now.
Oh, look at, you can see the white caps back there.
Yeah, that's what we're getting the same thing up here now too.
Stan3 was out for a 3-hour tour, and the weather started getting rough. You know how that song ends, right? There you go. There you go. Well, all right, son. Be careful. Safe travels. We'll see you in a little bit.
Good to see you, 3.
Freddie, anything you want to add?
No, just enjoy jumping in real quick. I got to get to pouring some lead because I just had an order come in for a bunch of coin sinkers and cannonball sinkers. So I got to get pouring lead now.
Well, there you go. And remember, use code 2stands10 at FOACustomsandgear.com. All the awesome stuff over there. Can't wait to see y'all. I know once you get some of these FOA rod, double Y rods in your hands. I went and did a video for Stan3, thinking, I'm trying to promote Stan3 Angler of the Year with all showing a bunch of the doubles and stuff that he caught. And I noticed it was an FOA video at the same time because every one of them was like, "Oh yeah, FOA, get your weight up." So absolutely. Thank you, Freddie. We'll let you get back to that. JG, anything you'd like to add?
Hey, thanks for having me today, Stan, and all you guys out there fishing with us today, and all the folks at home, and really coming to watch Stan fishing with Stan on Sundays. He tries to do that every Sunday from 9 to 12 Eastern Standard Time. We also do a show nights Friday night cat chat. That's on Tuesday Fishing Channel as well from 8 to 9. Don't forget, if you need good catfish products, we have a lot of good catfish equipment out there with FOA Customs gear ready right here. Thank you. Also, Danny Stone's in the house. We want to give a shout out to John Tackle. Appreciate him. He does a lot for the community as well. So, but thank you. Appreciate you guys. I hope that we are getting our technical stuff worked out here. I'm going to do a better presentation as the show flows. But love you guys. Appreciate you. If you'd ever need anything, call Stan. He's got it.
That's right. And if you don't know my number, it's 2standsfishing@gmail.com. You know, I may not get right to it that minute, but I will answer an email back. I probably answer emails quicker than I answer my phone, to be honest.
Yeah, you'd be better to try to catch Stan in a live chat better than trying to.
Well, there you go. There's that too. But I can't do much better than topping that. Thank you all for being here for STANday. So that's what we got so far. The biggest fish so far. For STANday, we're gonna keep track of that this year. So far, the biggest fish, 34.5 pounder by
Nice.
QO2. And that was all was caught today was blue cat. See you later, Dylan. Hope you have a good luck on your live today.
Hey,
With that being said, we're gonna jump out of here. Deuces.
Yeah, we look forward to coming hanging out. We're gonna play outro, and we really appreciate you guys coming in here. Timmy, good to see you. Freddie, love you.
Deuces, we're out. I love that little Dylan there waving in the background, and we are out of here.